is my favorite.
Cup 3, 2, and My Day top prize odds vary by game.
Plains Cover Crop is your one-stop for mixes and fall cover crop blends. We do farm-specific consulting for practical and efficient seed blends to fit your geography and goals. With a very diverse inventory, we will tailor it. We're also looking for contract growers, and we buy and sell rye. Find us online at plainscovercrop.com. Timeless agronomy practices paired with modern technology. East Highway 20 in Orchard and across Nebraska.
If you're interested in installing solar panels in Nebraska, there's a name you need to know. Solar by Alpine Electric is based out of Lincoln, and you can be sure your project will be handled with care and detail because Rick, the owner of Solar by Alpine Electric, will be involved in the entire process from start to finish. We're an REC Solar Certified Pro installer and handle jobs in Lincoln and the surrounding area. Let us show you real-time results in your area. Call Rick today at 402-440-4371. Solar by Alpine Electric.
There's never been a better time to earn more on your checking account. Open a free Kasasa Cash checking account with Liberty First Credit Union and earn up to 5.5% APY for up to $40,000. It's simple. Open your Kasasa Cash checking account online or stop into any of the 4 Lincoln locations or Seward and Omaha branches. Liberty First makes switching easy, and Kasasa checking is always free. See LibertyFirstCU.com for details. Federally insured by NCUA. Liberty First Credit Union. Banking with purpose.
The weather is hot, the kids are out of school, and you're on your way to the lake and summer road trips. Are you getting to your vacation spot comfortably, or is your car letting you down? Mullen Motors Lot is full of great vehicles to take home, so you don't have to worry about your current car barely surviving another road trip. Come check out their lot just north of 48th and Layton and find your next ride for summer road trips and beyond. Mullen Motors.
No tag-ons, just quality vehicles. Mullen Motors.
It's the best time of the year to order a new John Deere planter from Landmark Implement during the early order program. Plant for success with the industry's latest technology. Upgrade to an ExactEmerge high-speed planter to cover more acres, increasing flexibility and productivity. Now is the time to lock in the best price of the year. Contact your local Landmark location to order your new John Deere planter and experience the Landmark difference.
Hey, CNC machinists, do you feel like you're in a dead-end job with your boss hovering over your shoulder? That's so annoying. Not at Garner Industries. We provide the opportunity and trust our CNC machinists to bring the talent. I'm Bob Williams, HR Director at Garner Industries, and we're looking for new team members in our CNC department. At Garner Industries, you'll work in a clean, climate-controlled, and safe environment with team members who want to see you succeed. You will also enjoy 4-day work weeks, great benefits, and a positive working culture. Interested? Apply on our career page at GarnerIndustries.com.
Guys, it's that time again. Another 10-week challenge at Farrell's Extreme Body Shaping is starting on July 8th. I joined Farrell's a little over a year ago, and with their help, I've lost over 125 pounds and can confidently say I'm in the best shape of my life. The 10-week challenge combines kickboxing, strength training, and nutrition coaching in a way that is approachable and achievable for any skill level. And ticket listeners, you can get $150 off the cost of enrollment. Head to theticketfm.com and click on the banner on the homepage to learn more. Farrell's Extreme Body Shaping at 70th and Vine or 40th and Yankee Hill.
This is 93.7 The Ticket.
Look at you, sure. Look at you, sure. I'm the captain now.
3-time national champion Vershawn Jackson.
Touchdown. Vershawn Jackson, number 34, gets the touchdown. Terrell Farley, defending Terrell Farley, who last week in his first start was a holy terror. Number 43.
And Jake Bakoven.
I've talked to a few cats. They said that Bach got some game, man.
Coming at you live from the Coppels Chevrolet GMC studios in the heart of Lincoln, America. On air and online at theticketfm.com. Powered by Bauer. Here he is, Vershawn Jackson.
Stir. Blur. Tailgate, Hilton, College World Series. We are in the building. We are invading Omaha, Nebraska. The Ticket.
Good setup. I love it. Oh, it's beautiful. I love it.
It's about to get much more wild.
Hey, you said we're invading.
Yeah.
We here.
Yeah, we invaded Omaha.
We here.
Yeah, it's the first time we're like really taking over Omaha.
We've been taking it over. We've been taking it over.
You got to be in the city to take it over.
We've been.
Nah,
we've been.
You didn't have the black shirt here.
Yeah, I ain't a captain here either.
I know. What I'm
You
talking
know,
about.
you know me. You know,
We in Omaha. I'm like a fish out of water right now. Is this real?
Well,
Am I dreaming?
Well, actually, I was here about 3 years ago with Mike Rozier doing something, but this setup wasn't right here. I actually parked at the same hotel you parked at right there next door, but we did something more on the main thing over there on the main stage. But this is a great setup.
Let me tell the folks about where we're at, what we're doing today. We're live from the Blur Tailgate, Hilton, Omaha. We're here from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Doors open daily from 10:30 a.m. to midnight from today through June 24th. We're at the corner of 12th and Cass. If you don't know where that's at, it's a block south of Charles Schwab Field. I mean, there couldn't be much better of a spot for us to be, and we're super excited. This is the 11th annual tailgate with Blur Parties. They have an all-inclusive bar and buffet, 18 4K TVs hung up, mounted all around this place, showing all the college baseball action this weekend, and then multiple seating options, including a hammock, which is over there in that corner. Guys, I don't know if you saw it.
Who's the first one in? Who's
Well,
the first ticket guy in?
I think if Rico gets here, it's going to be Rico. He's already staked his claim as that's his hammock this
Where is it?
weekend.
Where is it?
It's over there. It's over there in the corner.
Where the hot tub at?
It's a cooling tub.
You get in the cool tub too.
Yeah. So here's when we were here earlier this week, getting the tour from Eric and Stacy, fantastic folks at Blur Parties. They were giving us the tour and they told us about the cold tub over there. That if every couple hours, guys will come over, dump tons of ice into that cool tub.
Sure.
You drop your feet, you put your feet in for 5 minutes. It cools your entire body in the hot 95, 100-degree days with the humidity, and then you're good to go.
No, you don't dump. You don't dump your feet in there, Nick. You dump your whole body.
No. It's just feet, just for the feet. And so it's just
we're
for the feet.
We're football
I'm
guys.
telling you right now that they have kept it strictly to feet only in the cold tub.
VJ, was you a cold tub guy in college?
Not really.
You wasn't? Me neither.
I hated that cold tub.
I even hate
Now,
ice packs.
When we was 3 days, you have no choice because you had to. I turned into a cold tub guy once I got to the NFL.
Yeah,
I mean because you didn't listen. In those practices were so physically demanding, as meaning as much running as you was doing and physical work. If you didn't get in that cold tub, bro, you wasn't gonna make it through 2 days in the NFL, man, because your body was gonna shut down on you.
You're right. So look, Nick, we got Tennessee, LSU, Wake Forest, Stanford, Florida Gators, TCU, Virginia, and Oral Roberts.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, and DP, there's an Omaha who or a Homa who's right there. I'm surprised you didn't mention him. But I guess from just the base, I mean, just from the 5,000-foot view, you look at the two brackets, right? Florida, TCU, Virginia, and Oral Roberts are in one, while Tennessee, LSU, Wake Forest, and Stanford are in the other bracket. That Tennessee, LSU, Wake Forest, and Stanford bracket, guys, had the preseason's 1, 2, 3, and number 6 teams in the country all in that one bracket. And so that's going to be a gauntlet to get through.
Yeah, but see, here's the thing. Virginia, there's a recent World Series
I understand.
champion here.
I understand. 2019, I believe, right?
There's a recent. Let's not say the hype gets you preseason attention.
I'm pretty sure that they
but
won in
there's
2019,
a
right?
squad from Charlottesville that knows how, as Rashawn would tell you, once you've won, you know how to win.
LSU knows how to win too.
Yeah.
That's my team. I'm going with the Tigers.
You got Virginia.
Let's go Tigers.
You got Virginia in that bracket, but you also got the Florida Gators, who's the number 1 team during the regular season.
No, well, they were.
They were until a team by the name of Wake Forest Demon
okay.
Deacons. And fun fact, guys, we're going to see a lot of LSU and Wake Forest fans in this vicinity. Those two teams and their fans are staying at the hotel that's connected to the Blur tailgate that we're at right now. So there's going to be a lot of Tiger and Demon Deacon pride coming around these parts here in a little bit.
Hey, I got a question.
Who's the hot
you think I
team,
can
Nick?
get a Go Big Red?
Huh?
Out of any of these crowds? You think I can pull it off?
I don't know.
I don't know.
That would be interesting, though.
From the Blur folks, maybe.
Well, I'm saying if people that's gonna come here are gonna be fans. They're gonna of the team, right?
I think that's gonna be tough.
Well, they're in Nebraska.
They are.
I'm gonna try it.
They're gonna learn it.
I'm gonna try it.
They're gonna learn it.
I think we're more likely. So you've seen Brian's Song, the football movie. Gale Sayers, Brian Piccolo. You've never seen Brian's Song.
Well, how's it go?
Brian's Song it's a movie. It's Billy D. Williams, James Caan.
No.
They play Gale Sayers and Brian Piccolo.
No, of course not.
My heart is broken.
I don't even know anything about that.
Oh,
you think Gale Sayers is from Omaha? I know Gale Sayers personally. His family and my family are close.
Yeah.
You mean to tell me that there's a Gale Sayers? What?
It's the greatest sports movie ever made.
Never watched it.
Oh my goodness! So it tells the tale. Of course, they were the first black-white teammates to room together, and it was a big deal. But of course, Brian Piccolo battling Gale Sayers for the top spot for the Bears running back. They become best friends. He gets cancer. Story. But in it, Brian Piccolo was from Wake Forest. So throughout the course of the training camp, where rookies have to get up and sing, Brian Piccolo gets up and sings the Wake Forest fight song.
Oh, wow.
And so I have every expectation that over the course of the next few days, we will hear the Wake Forest fight song over and over again because they love to sing it.
How is it a good
Oh,
hook?
here's to Wake Forest, a glass of the finest. Yeah.
Wow,
I've
know that.
I've
You know it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, because
Do you know the Nebraska? How many fight songs you got to get?
Oh, way too many.
I mean,
Way too many.
you got. Let me just.
So East Coast, Georgetown, Maryland, Virginia
Sure.
Tech, VCU, Old Dominion. Let me think here. Texas A&M, Houston, Utah, BYU, UCLA, clap.
What's BYU?
Oh, it is horrible.
What's BYU?
It's not even singable.
Hey, you know why?
It's not like no. Look, I would lose. You know how you would lose?
Give me a little bit.
You know how you would lose hood points?
Yeah.
Like you would lose your hood credentials.
Give me a little bit.
If I sang BYU, I would have to fight some people.
No.
We're
You're on the radio.
It's
It's good for radio.
Oh no. Hey, look, good for living. They are not getting me. They're not. Look, there will not be any.
Utah.
Okay, so Utah. The song is called Utah Man. Yeah, it's actually called Utah Man. And the way it ends, and it's a march, and it ends up with Utah Man am I. Yeah, it's a career in the business.
Nebraska.
Okay.
I
know the chorus.
That ain't it.
No, I know the fight song
fight
versus the school anthem, and Hail Varsity versus the fight song. If I said to you, I don't want to. No, I'm not going to be. I'm not going to
do it.
No,
Don't murder it.
I'm not. I would. I'm not
Don't murder
I'm
it.
a talker, bro. I'm not.
Wow, John Morant suspended for 25 games.
Should have been more.
25.
How much you think that cost him?
Probably 25 million.
At minimum.
The NBA cannot burn its assets. They've invested a lot in John Morant. They've invested. Memphis has, and the NBA. When you've pre-coded somebody as the next great thing, and you've put that money in, you can't get that money back. Burning John Morant and turning him into a pariah isn't what they want to do.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's not what you want to do. It's good business to make the statement, bad business to burn it. So you will tell him, go do your listen. We will pitch and sell the story of your rebirth and redirection because they can do that. But 25 games, that's Memphis's season.
Basically, well,
that's their season.
They've proven that they can play without.
They won more without him.
I agree
at
with
a greater percentage.
So
And
what is 88 games and 82?
81 games.
81 games.
81 games, 25. I would have thought a third would have just been clean, and that's what they would have done for marketing's sake. But then the issue becomes, okay, is it the first 25 games? Because that's a thing. Does it involve preseason, which is a thing because it allows
That's a
you
thing.
marketing, right? Training, allows you time for development. Then you got to ask the Memphis questions. What does it mean for you? Do you draft differently now next week? Like, do you draft differently?
Yeah.
Because are you trying to cover the 25 games or are you trying to cover your future? Like, you drafted the best player for your future or you drafted the best player for the 25 games that you're not going to have an elite point guard?
Right? Don't you got to look to the future at this point because of the choices that Ja's been making just in life? Don't you have to say to yourself, this kid could very easily be out of the league? This is the warning. 25 games is a warning, not just for him, but for everybody. Because Memphis now has to say, how do we replace this kid?
Yeah, I don't know that they're worried about replacing him. They're trying to maintain business. It's the business that, remember, the NBA works like the NFL. The brand over everything, the logo over everything. And nobody's bigger than the logo. Nobody's bigger than the brand. That applies to the teams as well, because if you're Memphis, you still got to be able to sell tickets. You still got to be able to sell branding. You've still got to be able to sell sponsorships. You've got to still sell television. You've got a coaches show. You've got a players highlight show. You've got a summer league. That's your recruiting time. When you go to Vegas with all the teams there, what business are you doing? Like, who are you sitting with? And these aren't the Jerry West Memphis Grizzlies, where Jerry West could just, with a logo himself, could walk in and say, I want to do business, come talk. It's a new NBA right now. And everybody's cycling, trying to figure out, what is Denver Nuggets? What's the reason for success? Can we copy it? Or how can we cut into it? And so for the next month, while everybody else is doing forward business, Memphis has to make a decision. Like, this is a handicap. This is bad. This is bad. People will think about the games, but the business side of it and how they're competing. Remember, they're not the elite team in the West. So they were playing catch up anyway. They don't like the way their season ended. With Ja, they didn't like the way it ended.
Right.
So, and then what do you do in the West? If you don't get better right now, you're out of the playoffs next year. And then it's a real debacle.
Well, I think it's a setup, though. I think for him, 25 games is giving him a chance to hang himself. They're giving him enough rope.
Yeah.
Right? Because I would imagine if the NBA suspended him, he can't be at the facilities at all. So what is he going to be doing in these 25 days that's going to secure his future in the NBA? That's the real question.
This is where you ask the real questions, right? About sports. What is it about? Like, what's it really? Is it for the fans? Is it for the players changing life? Is it the business? What is it? And Memphis has to be careful because that's your top asset. So you better tell the story of the rise, the fall, the rebirth. Like, you got to tell the story, and you got to tell all. If I'm Ja and I'm Memphis, I'm telling everything.
How does Dad's role play in this stuff?
Silence. 100% silence.
That's what I mean. So is Dad now the son because son is making millions of dollars? You have a young son. Your son's making millions of dollars. Does it come to the point now where he tells you what's going on?
I don't think it's like that. I think the dad should have played a more better role than what he did because, just being silent, it means you don't really care. I mean, somebody got to make this kid care about everything he's doing because this ain't the first incident. This is the second one. Now, the third one is going to be a lot more games. It's going to be more than 25 games.
Well, no, this is the second incident that they wanted to do something about.
Yeah.
That part.
But he's been in multiple situations when you've already been seen with a gun and it's already been a problem, right? And then you compound that by going to the strip club and they got a picture of you by yourself money everywhere with a chick on your lap. Come on, man.
Now
That's-
the first one is more serious than the second one, because the second one he's at home, and you have a right to bear your arms, but
no, you don't.
To
if
be
you're
in his
that
to be in his situation,
If you are under criminal watch, no, you are not.
No, you don't.
No, you are not. Not at the crib. Not ever.
Nowhere.
Like
Why is this
especially when you are at financial risk, you are at resume risk, you're at reputation risk. At some point, you just say, "I can't do this."
As a father, what do you tell him? What do you say?
Well, as hip hop preaches, big bang take little bang.
Well, I would have to say, son, get rid of your friends. First of all,
That's right.
Get your posse out your life.
But is he listening to dad?
That's the big that
Because
that's the real
because as they say, I can't help you out of a hole that I'm in with you.
Well, maybe in there, not only in there with him, helping him dig it.
Right. Like this is dad needs to be distant, close in proximity, but distant enough to help.
I mean, dad looks like he's one of the entourage. He's one of the guys. He
Right.
does not look like father. He does not dress like father. He dresses like he's a hip hopper.
So here's the thing.
Yeah.
What about mom?
Yeah.
Because mom had an incident where she was at Foot Locker or something, and the young man did the guy that was working there. Something happened with she got into it with him. She's called Jai. Jai comes with his boys. They threaten the guy. He locked himself in the closet in the back room. And so this is a family thing that he got to learn to cut out.
But that's the story for think about it. At Nebraska, the history of Nebraska says if you're pulling people in from different locations in life and different locations in culture, that there is an adjustment period and friction is required. Like Rashawn, think about it. The difference between Omaha and Lincoln is friction. You have to learn, you have to learn how to engage the friction. You've come across, you had your friction. You needed that friction to grow. It was absolutely necessary. And Comfort provides you a real slanted, faded, pink sunglasses perspective.
Yes.
And Ja believed that he was untouchable because that's what he was taught. He was taught your steps are ordered, so do what you need to do and do what you want to do. No, the first part is right, the second part is wrong. And nobody could tell him, not the head coach for Memphis, not his agent, not his marketing people, nobody, not the president of the Memphis Grizzlies, was going to tell him that they know more for him about him than he does.
They created a monster.
Amen.
It did.
Amen. And that's exactly what happens.
No, the dreads,
Right?
the dreads created a monster. Because when he didn't have hair, he was a good kid.
Oh,
he went from Carlton to the Fresh Prince.
Yeah.
well, I don't know if I'm saying he's a good kid, because if you go and look at his Instagram and Twitter back when he was young, Homeboy was talking Cash Money records back
And nobody
then.
corrected him.
And nobody corrected him when he was 13, 14, 15 years old. So, I just look at the parent and say, hey, at some point you gotta stand up and tell him what time it is. Blur. You hear that?
I do.
That's the sound of what?
Time to go to break.
Throw it.
You're listening to a special edition down here in Omaha. Come on down, join the party. It's a great atmosphere. People are starting to walk on by. LSU bus just drove by. We just saw a couple Wake Forest baseball players walk by. It's about to be a party down here for the next couple days. We're here Friday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. We'll be right back from Omaha, 93.7 The Ticket. Whether you're looking for a new place to call home or trying to sell your current home, you want to make it as easy as possible. So why not use a realtor that works harder so you don't have to? The Carpe Diem team at Nebraska Realty is your go-to realty team for all your residential and commercial needs. They pride themselves on working hard and making your life as easy as possible while educating you every step of the way. Contact the Carpe Diem team to seize your moment, whether it be buying, selling, building, investing, or even commercial real estate. Give them a call today at 402-429-8121.
Generation V.
Opening a new location at 27th and Superior.
Generation V.
Join us this Saturday during our grand opening sale. Everything is buy one, get one free. Mix and match between Vape, Delta 8, and Kratom, or buy two of your favorites for the price of one. Buy one Elf Bar disposable, get one free. Buy premium THCA flower, get a free glass pipe. You decide what to BOGO this Saturday.
Generation V.
Don't miss the grand opening sale this Saturday at 27th and Superior in Lincoln. GenerationV.com. E-cigs contain nicotine. Nicotine is an addictive chemical.
Working at Continental in Lincoln isn't a job, it's a career. And right now they've raised wages again and they're hiring for production operators at $24.11 per hour, which grows to $28.27 per hour within 3 years. Skilled trade positions now start at $32.76 per hour with opportunities to make more based on certifications. Continental also has salary jobs available and great benefits, plus medical and prescription costs at very low premiums. Dental, vision, and life insurance are offered at no premium cost to the associates, with increased bonuses and vacation for new hires. To learn more or to apply, go to continental-jobs.com with keyword Lincoln. Come work at Continental today.
Rosie Sports Bar and Grill. Open for lunch and dinner at 10th and P or at 1501 Center Park Road.
If you're interested in installing solar panels in Nebraska, there's a name you need to know. Solar by Alpine Electric is based out of Lincoln, and you can be sure your project will be handled with care and detail because Rick, the owner of Solar by Alpine Electric, will be involved in the entire process from start to finish. We're an REC Solar Certified Pro installer and handle jobs in Lincoln and the surrounding area. Let us show you real-time results in your area. Call Rick today at 402-440-4371. Solar by Alpine Electric.
The weather is hot, the kids are out of school, and you're on your way to the lake and summer road trips. Are you getting to your vacation spot comfortably, or is your car letting you down? Mullen Motors Lot is full of great vehicles to take home so you don't have to worry about your current car barely surviving another road trip. Come check out their lot just north of 48th and Layton and find your next ride for summer road trips and beyond. Mullen Motors.
No tag-ons, just quality vehicles. Mullen Motors.
It's the best time of the year to order a new John Deere planter from Landmark Implement during the early order program. Plant for success with the industry's latest technology. Upgrade to an Exact Emerge high-speed planter to cover more acres, increasing flexibility and productivity. Now is the time to lock in the best price of the year. Contact your local Landmark location to order your new John Deere planter and experience the Landmark difference.
The Butchery by Venue is Lincoln's premier specialty grocers. Take the quality of Venue home with you with our hand-cut steaks, handcrafted burgers, and locally sourced offerings. Browse our wide selection of specialty products designed to enhance your dining experiences with cheeses, spices, sauces, and more. We also have an exclusive collection of liquors, whiskeys, and bourbons at prices you're sure to love. Stop in to the Butchery by Venue today, located in our Venue at Home storefront at 70th and Pioneers, just 2 doors down from Venue Restaurant and Lounge.
Old School with DP and J.
How many do you think Bud has left in it?
Bud's the only one that knows, but I would imagine that Bud is at the one. He's trying to be the best fighter in the world. Period. Like until somebody's going to take that from him, and I'm not sure that anybody can. I don't know if Spence can. Spence would love to be that person, but Bud Crawford has denied people forever.
On 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com. Back with Vershawn Jackson. Powered by Bauer. On 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
We're back here downtown Omaha. Blur Parties is the place to be. The Blur Tailgate at the Hilton Omaha as we get you ready for the first game of the College World Series here this season. The first one going to be first pitch scheduled for 1 p.m., so in about 2.5 hours or so between TCU and the, some would call it a Cinderella, the Oral Roberts Golden Eagles.
Can you be Cinderella at the College World Series?
Well, and that's how I'm feeling. Especially, I think it stops becoming a fluke after the Super Regionals,
right? Like you earned it.
Yeah.
Like ain't no fluke. Like well, how'd they get here?
Yeah.
They beat everybody.
Really cool story. Also, really cool story. Just in case the listeners are not aware, just the third 4 seed from a regional to ever make it to the College World Series, joining Fresno State in 2008 and then Stony Brook in 2012 as well. So. Oral Roberts was a 4 seed in their regional and beat everybody to get here to Omaha.
Man, Oral Roberts is a baseball team too. Basketball. No, Oral Roberts is not just a basketball school. They've had baseball teams that's been successful before.
Successful, not in terms of Omaha, but it's not since I think 1978 was the last time Oral Roberts was here in Omaha. Yeah, so this field is really interesting because you have your mix of traditional powerhouses with Virginia, LSU, who hasn't necessarily been here in the recent. Stanford's been here now 3 years in a row. But then you have some new faces on the block as well with obviously Oral Roberts. TCU was not here for a couple years. LSU hasn't been here for a couple years. Same with Wake Forest. So it's a really, really fun. And it's going to be. I have a weird feeling that this is going to be one of the more exciting College World Series.
This is not Skip Bertram's LSU program. This is not. No. This is not like this thing has evolved and rolled over. Some programs have figured out. Look, to me, the story is Wake Forest.
Yeah,
the story is Wake Forest. Think about this. Wake Forest in football went to a big bowl game. Big bowl.
Yeah.
They're now in the College World Series as the number 1 seed. That's Winston-Salem, North Carolina. Winston-Salem, North Carolina. Most people listening can't tell you where in the state of North Carolina Winston-Salem is. And somehow they've managed to excel at the highest level possible. And, oh, by the way, they just got Hunter Salas to commit to playing basketball there.
What's crazy also.
So let me but let me get to the root.
Yeah.
There's a way, isn't there? There's actually a way for if Wake Forest can get Hunter Salas, go to the tournament, go to a big bowl game, and be the number 1 seed in the country. Again, Winston-Salem is not a baseball factory in any way, shape, or form. And it's a small college town. It's like you could drive through the streets of Winston-Salem and think you're in Lincoln, Nebraska. Something's going on, and if I'm from Lincoln, I'm gonna spend a couple of days.
Yeah.
Hanging out in Winston-Salem, peeking around the programs to figure out what kind of water y'all sell.
What are they doing?
You're talking about being overshadowed. You have obviously UNC and Chapel Hill, and then probably the second university you think about in Durham, NC State.
Well, it's the triangle of Chapel Hill, Raleigh, and Durham. That works. NC State, North Carolina, Duke. That's there. Winston-Salem's sitting in the middle. Winston-Salem's they're not even the stepchild. They're the young cousin that you kind of disrespect all the time.
I forgot about
like,
Duke.
You know how you go to the family reunion, right? And you got the big three, and everybody like them, the family. And then over there, oh, look at Johnny. Look at Johnny.
Yeah. You know he's about to get into something. You know little Johnny about to do something.
Right? But
bless his heart.
Yeah, bless his heart. But Johnny been watching. He been watching the big boys. And Johnny now is the king. He's the one that all the baseball. Clemson ain't here.
No.
Clemson not here.
Clemson not here.
Look, Virginia, who again, 2019 College World Series champion, is the other team from the ACC. They the other folks. Like I said, this College World Series, Nick, you're right. The stories are deep. TCU, what a run for TCU athletics. Again, Fort Worth, Texas. I'm just saying it's not Austin. It's not College Station. It's not Houston. But somehow the TCU Horned Frogs have figured out a way to be exceptional athletically.
That's true.
Talk about the three. We always talk about SEC heavy, right? SEC heavy in baseball, which it is in collegiate baseball. But those three schools we just mentioned, ACC, Big 12. And the fourth one that I would throw in there out of the Pac-12, the Stanford Cardinal. 3 straight years that they have made it to Omaha. 3 straight years. It's been an unbelievable run for Coach David Esker out in Palo Alto. They may have gotten here in a fluke situation where they got a walk-off, basically a shallow fly ball that 3 Texas fielders lost in the lights and in that twilight sky out there in California. But no matter what, they're here for the 3rd straight year. And so just there's 4 teams that are not SEC, not big, bad SEC, that figured out a way to get it done and have for a couple years now.
And ran through some big name folks to get here.
Yeah.
Yeah, remember, Stanford, as much as we kind of treat Stanford like Duke, West that, those are the smart folks who happen to be good at sports, but you forget the dog in them until it's time, and then they jump up. Stanford baseball, I mean, you go all the way. I can go all the way back to the days of Toy Cook, and they ran through. Stanford was always, even when I played, Stanford was a circle. It was like, oh, this is good. The teams that are in this, the only team that you look at and go, is the team that we haven't heard the most about. It's Oral Roberts. We just don't. We saw them in the super regionals. We still don't know who they are.
Yeah.
Like, have we identified? Like, I don't know.
Well, I mean, you could even say, let's be honest, you could even say that to an extent, Tennessee.
Well, no, Tennessee scraps.
They scrap, but people may forget that they were the number 1 overall seed last year.
They're known
and lost.
Well, they're known.
Oh, I'm not saying I'm not trying to compare Oral Roberts to Tennessee.
It's Tennessee in this thing. If Tennessee is the final team standing, I'm not surprised.
No,
I'm not surprised. They've got the athletes, they got pitching, they got hitting, they can hit and run, they run the bases, they throw the ball exceptionally well defensively, high assist ratio. Stanford's the same thing. Stanford defensively makes my skin warm.
Yeah.
Right? To watch their right fielder just shoot rockets out of his arm from deep corner in right field. Like it's exceptional. Look, this Omaha's lucky. Like, you didn't get everybody you wanted. But who you got, it's chock full of stories, man. This is going to be a fun week. This is going to be fun.
One guy that I think just college baseball fans, whether you're down here in Omaha, whether you're watching it on TV, one guy you do need to kind of pay attention to, Quinn Matthews from Stanford. One thing that people might not realize, he was drafted, I believe, in the 18th or 19th round by the Tampa Bay Rays in last year's draft, elected to return to Stanford. And in the last 2 weeks, well, now 3, but through the regional and super regional weeks, he threw 336 total pitches.
Wow.
336 total pitches. It drew a little bit of scrutiny, and I think for good reason. But now, after basically a week of rest, how heavy do they lean on their lefty pitcher, Quinn Matthews, after throwing 336 pitches, and also on top of that, 120 innings in the regular season?
Rashawn, that's like asking me to have you guys run 6 440s back to back.
I quit.
300. Old baseball.
Yep,
that was the norm. But in today's game, with load management and all the analytics, you're not putting consecutive 100 pitch outings on a pitcher, let alone 3. But apparently they've reached some agreement
in 2 weeks.
In 2 weeks with this dude to look him dead square in the eye and say, we want to go for it or not. Like he's willing to take his professional career.
Yeah.
Whatever he's going to do next year is now under duress.
Mm-hmm.
And if the draft is coming up, so if you're going to go through and look at this kid, immediately, I guarantee you, first thing on his scouting list, that is that 300 number.
Yeah.
Because you're going to take him to your specialist. He's going to put the scope in, Rashawn. He going to go in there and look all around. Let's see what's in the shoulder. And then he's going to look at the elbow. What's in here. Like, we need to see how much grindage is there. How much friction is it in the elbow? They mess with this young man's professional career to win a college World Series.
The perfect example of it, and it just happened just a few years ago, guys. Kumar Rocker from Vanderbilt.
Yep.
Picked 10th overall. 10th overall. Millions of dollars in signing bonus, millions of dollars on a contract that's just waiting for him. Threw too many pitches, threw too many innings, was too taxing, didn't take care of his arm at Vanderbilt. That's a Kumar Rocker issue and a Vanderbilt problem.
What happened to him?
They didn't sign him. He got drafted, didn't sign him.
The number one.
Yeah,
dude.
because
he got there and they
got there
through the physical.
He dominated at the college level. Dominated.
College World Series, bro. Came in.
And so they drafted Kumar Rocker 10th overall. They went in. They were worried about some arm stuff. Elected not to sign him. Number one, that's a 10th. That's a 10th overall pick, a first-round pick, just down the drain.
Where is he?
Now he got surgery, got it fixed up, went to Independence Ball, out on the East Coast, I believe. Then he was in the next year, the following draft, got drafted and struggling in the minors right now, big time for the Texas Rangers.
Like you let
Just
a college
not the
coach,
same guy.
It's that thing, right? That sometimes the college coach will ask you to do something and you'll do it because you're that guy. Coach will ask you to run through the wall. I'm going to run through the wall. Millions of dollars.
Not now.
Well,
you can't do that.
Same thing.
Well, he just did it to the kid. This kid he threw 350 some pitches.
Yeah.
What's average?
I mean, so there's a lot of ebbs and flows that you have to understand.
But what's the average pitcher?
90?
That throws for 5 innings. How many innings did he throw?
He had a complete game when he pitched. So he threw 153 pitches in his last outing, and he had a complete game.
Which tells me immediately in the next outing, one, I'm giving him an extra day's rest.
A week.
Two, I'm gonna give him an extra day because he's used to it. And that's more of a leg thing than an arm thing, truth be told. But I'm gonna give him an extra day's rest, but you're in tournament time. So what if your elimination game comes up on the day that you had him resting?
Yeah.
And then he gets the ball and he's a dog. He's a Rashawn. Give me the ball, coach. And I'm not giving it back till we done.
Right.
Right? 100 pitches. Okay.
Yeah.
Then you win the quarterfinal and now you're in the final. Well, if I try to take the ball from Rashawn, I'm gonna have to fight him and the team.
So he threw quarterfinal. And then
So what happened is he threw the first game of the regional 2 weeks ago. First game threw like 114 pitches. Then on that Sunday, 2 days later, he threw 66 pitches. That was it for the week 1. So I was like, all right, that's fine. They gave him an extra day, 2 days of rest. He pitched in an elimination game for Stanford against Texas in the Super Regional, threw 9 innings, 153 pitches, 336 pitches, total pitches in basically, 9 days, 10 days, which is just unbelievable. Guys usually have 5 days of rest for pitching, I don't know, DP, 120.
I'm just telling you, Rashawn. It's that you gave Rozier a 45 carry game and then gave him a 42 carry game. And then, just for grins and giggles, you gave him a 38 carry game.
Yeah.
Back to back to back. Yeah, you got the job done and you accomplished it. But what have you done to Rozier?
That's true.
At what expense?
Like, what have you done to him?
Now, is he pitching game 1?
He'll probably start game 1 because Stanford now finds themselves in this. I mentioned it 3 straight years. They need a championship. Like they need, and it's so important.
You can't burn somebody's baby, man. You can't burn somebody. Farley, think about this, man. This is Farley Jr. This is Rashawn Jr. What conversation are you having with the coach? Like you having a conversation with young VJJ, right? Hey, listen, bro. How you feel? First of all, tell me the truth. Right. Tell me the truth. And your son gonna tell you, I'm good, Pops.
Right.
I got it. And then game 2, they run him out there again. How you doing, son? Pops, I got it. I'm a dog. Tired, but I got it. Game 3. At what point do you say, hey, son, I need to say something to you? That's what's happening in college baseball. That's what's happening in travel baseball. That's what's happening in high school baseball. That's why high school does a pitch count. The next thing that'll happen because of this, college baseball will go back to a pitch count for pitchers.
Wow. I always thought that they kept the pitch count. I never knew it went out the door.
They got you. You're going to have to set it and officiate it. Nick, get us out of here, bro.
Once again, we're live down here in Omaha. Tailgate's starting to fill up just a little bit. People are starting to come in. It opened at 10:30, so we're just about 15 minutes underway. But the folks here at the Blur Tailgate will be here until midnight. We're only here until 6 p.m. as we get you ready for the first game of the 2023 College World Series between Oral Roberts and TCU. First pitch is at 1 o'clock. But we're here at the Blur Tailgate, 12th and Cass Street, a block south from Charles Schwab Field. Come on down, say hello, make sure you hang out with us. It's going to be a fun couple of days down here in Omaha. You're listening, 93.7 The Ticket, theticketfm.com.
Attention all Wings fans. 89-cent wings are back on Tuesdays at Buffalo Wings and Rings in Lincoln. Enjoy the best wings in town for boneless or traditional at a price that makes the whole family happy. And now at the Williamsburg Village Wings and Rings, you can enjoy $1.50 tall boys in Bud Light, Coors Light, Busch Light, and Michelob Ultra every day after 7 p.m. and all day on Sundays. Get to Wings and Rings today and make sure to stop by on Tuesdays for 89-cent wings.
Are you working in or looking to get into the electrical construction industry? The electrical workers of Local Union 265 are now hiring licensed journeymen and apprentices and are offering great pay and benefits. Call Mike at 402-875-1034 to apply. Start your electrical career today.
Plains Cover Crop is your one-stop seed shop. Call us now for spring and summer forages, CRP mixes, and fall cover crop blends. We do farm-specific consulting for practical and efficient seed blends to fit your geography and goals. With a very diverse inventory, we will tailor a blend just for you. We're also looking for contract growers, and we buy and sell rye. Find us online at plainscovercrop.com. Timeless agronomy practices paired with modern technology. East Highway 20 in Orchard and across Nebraska.
This is Brian at Midwest Bank, and we've been proudly serving clients in the Lincoln community since 2008, and we're excited to open a second location in January 2024 at 70th and Pioneers Boulevard. Our new branch will provide all the convenient services you're looking for in a bank, along with the friendly staff we're known for. Whether you're starting a business or expanding your business, our team is here for you, your community, your bank, Midwest Bank. Find out more at midwestbank.com, member FDIC.
Big box stores are tempting for buying equipment for your high schooler in sports or for yourself in your sports leisures. But buying new is awfully expensive. Why not go somewhere with new and used options? Play It Again Sports has quality, slightly to gently used equipment, and 50% of their inventory is actually new equipment. And it's more than baseball, softball, and golf. They also have equipment for disc golf, fitness, hockey, and more. Plus, they're always buying products. Bring your gear you're done with and get trade money on the spot. Play It Again Sports at 48th and Vine.
If you struggle with joint pain, there's good news. You don't need surgery to get back to full health. South Point Medical and Aesthetics offers breakthrough non-surgical options for treatment of moderate to severe joint pain. Our patients experience little to no downtime from our procedures, and the results are remarkable. They've had 14 years of successful treatments with patients from 35 states because of an effective word-of-mouth traffic. Learn more about how you can get lasting results for joint pain today at southpointmedical.com or call 402-323-8400.
Rashawn Jackson here for Bauer Infrastructure, a veteran-owned local company proudly serving Lincoln, Lancaster County, and the surrounding areas. Bauer provides quality work at an affordable price, and they're growing rapidly. If you want to experience a career with a fast-paced, family-friendly environment, visit BauerInfrastructure.com. They have top-of-the-line benefits, year-round work, even through the winter. Bauer, usher in the new era of infrastructure to an area near you. And as always, go Big Red.
Guys, it's that time again. Another 10-week challenge at Farrell's Extreme Body Shaping is starting on July 8th. I joined Farrell's a little over a year ago, and with their help, I've lost over 125 pounds and can confidently say I'm in the best shape of my life. The 10-week challenge combines kickboxing, strength training, and nutrition coaching in a way that is approachable and achievable for any skill level. And ticket listeners, you can get $150 off the cost of enrollment. Head to theticketfm.com and click on the banner on the homepage to learn more. Farrell's Extreme Body Shaping at 70th and Vine or 40th and Yankee Hill.
Back with Vershawn Jackson, powered by Bauer on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
We are live, Blur Party event. And we're right across the street from the baseball mecca that is. And College World Series First pitch just after 1 o'clock today. Sean Jackson, the captain, Terrell Farley, the black shirt, Nick Sainert is with us, and it's starting to move. It's starting to move.
Up.
It's starting to feel like game day and an event. Folks are starting to pile into under the tent. The real MVP is whoever came up with the idea of having the mist.
Oh,
the fan mist.
Yes.
Like whoever did that, they're the MVP.
Yeah.
They're the real MVP. They was looking out for us.
Yeah, I felt it when we came in. It's amazing. I feel like I'm on the beach a little bit.
In a short segment, we just got there's a little blurb about the Big Ten conference preseason rankings and whatnot. And the first ones that popped up, Jay and I kind of jumped into it, but the first position that came up was quarterbacks. Now, I'm gonna read them out, and each of you give me your too high, too low. JJ McCarthy from Michigan at 1, Cade McNamara, Iowa 2, Talia Tagovailoa at 3, Tanner Mordecai at 4, Hudson Card at 5. For the record, Jeff Sims at 8. Just behind Drew Aller from Penn State and Luke Altmaier from Illinois. Rashawn, missing from the list, too high on the list, too low on the list.
I think I told you I think McNamara from Iowa is way too high. I mean, you gotta prove it first.
Yeah.
And I don't think he's proven anything at Iowa to be. I think he should be in that 6-7 spot. 6-7 spot right there with Jeff Sims in the mix of that. I like Jeff Sims at 8. Sitting there, middle of the pack. He's got an opportunity. All he can do, he can go down, but for me, all he can do is go up.
Farley?
Well, I think Jeff Sims is about right where he at. Now, the guy from Iowa, he's a little too high for me because, he's a transfer. And, he did play well at Michigan the one time he did play. So, it's a toss-up, if you have to think about it. But I think the rest of the list, I think Tua, little brother, is right at the right spot. Probably should be number 2.
Yep.
But the rest of the quarterbacks are kind of new to this, first-year starters.
Think about that.
Yeah.
This is the Big Ten, Rashawn. This is the Big Ten.
Yeah, got a lot of first-years.
Right? Nick, too high on the list, too low on the list?
Well, I think when you talk about Cade McNamara, he did take Michigan 12-2 2 years ago. He did, but Michigan doesn't have Brian Ferentz as their offensive coordinator. Michigan doesn't have Iowa as their school, right? And so I think when you're looking solely at the quarterback, he's been able to win games just in a completely different situation than Michigan and Iowa, if you look at it. Is it weird to say that the Big Ten's not necessarily loaded on quarterbacks?
No.
Like Hudson Card at 5?
We got a bunch of dudes on this list. Like some dudes. Like we don't know the names. We don't know. They could walk in here right now. We wouldn't recognize them.
Like Hudson Card, the Texas transfer, goes to Purdue, and he's 5th on the list. I mean, and that's nothing like against Hudson Card, but there's no CJ Stroud. There's not that guy. So it's going to be interesting. Once again, we're live. Blur Parties here, downtown Omaha, 12th and Cass Street. We're going to take another short break. Come on down. This place is starting to fill up, I should say. People are filing in.
Burger.
As there's a line outside. You can start to smell the grill. It's going to be a good couple of days here. You're listening to 93.7 The Ticket.
Generation V.
Opening a new location at 27th and Superior.
Generation V.
Join us this Saturday during our grand opening sale. Everything is buy one, get one free. Mix and match between Vape, Delta 8, and Kratom, or buy 2 of your favorites for the price of 1. Buy 1 Elf Bar disposable, get 1 free. Buy premium THCA flower, get a free glass pipe. You decide what to BOGO this Saturday.
Generation V.
Don't miss the grand opening sale this Saturday at 27th and Superior in Lincoln. GenerationV.com. E-cigs contain nicotine. Nicotine is an addictive chemical.
At first, I was really nervous and intimidated to buy a ring. I wasn't sure what I was getting into.
My experience at Starter Heyman was very easy. I felt like I walked out of Starter Heyman with the ring that was going to make her go wow and say yes.
I
love my ring. It is so beautiful.
I absolutely love my ring. I get compliments on it all the time. I always tell them Sutter Heyman.
Yeah, we would definitely recommend Sutter Heyman.
Yeah, it was great.
We're definitely coming back.
Sure.
Sutter Heyman Jewelers, Lincoln and Grand Island. SutterHeyman.com.
Need service on your home air conditioner? Call the company Lincoln has counted on since 1952, Bryant Air Conditioning and Heating. No matter what brand you have, when you need service, you want Bryant's experienced pros working for you. Friendly NATE certified technicians with the tools, training, and technology to restore your comfort quickly. No matter what brand, when you need service, just call Bryant. 467-1111. Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing. We do whatever it takes.
This is Brad with Midwest Bank, proudly serving our Nebraska communities for over 70 years. We're a community bank, making local decisions, supporting local organizations, and helping local businesses and farms succeed. We are dedicated to serving our clients and helping them meet their financial needs with sound, innovative banking solutions. From an array of checking and deposit accounts, cash management services, to small business, real estate, and ag lending. We're here for you, your community, your bank, Midwest Bank. Find out more at midwestbank.com. Member FDIC.
Mary Ellen's Food for the Soul. Smoked meats, amazing sides. The only problem when they fix you a plate is that at some point, that plate will be empty. But hear me out. What if that plate was never empty? That dream can be your reality with the Mary Ellen's Express Lunch Buffet. From 11 to 2 every Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and even Saturday. One price, all you can eat, and it even comes with a drink. Tell your boss you're taking a long lunch and get down there. Mary Ellen's Food for the Soul at 29th and Pine Lake. Let them fix you a plate.
The weather is hot, the kids are out of school, and you're on your way to the lake and summer road trips. Are you getting to your vacation spot comfortably, or is your car letting you down? Mullen Motors Lot is full of great vehicles to take home, so you don't have to worry about your current car barely surviving another road trip. Come check out their lot just north of 48th and Layton and find your next ride for summer road trips and beyond. Mullen Motors.
No tag-ons, just quality vehicles. Mullen Motors.
Integrated Life Choices has been inspiring opportunities for individuals with disabilities for more than 15 years in Lincoln and across Nebraska by offering a number of services. From group homes to independent living resources and job training, you'll find the support that allows people to live fulfilling lives. They're also hiring. If you're looking for a rewarding career supporting people with developmental disabilities, you can check out open positions along with learning more about services at ilc.net. Integrated Life Choices.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. The home of Kansas City Royals baseball. KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket.
Your home is your empire. Protect it with Empire Fence. Get a free instant quote with the online estimating tool at empire-fence.com. See an upfront estimate with no hidden fees. An Empire Fence can provide privacy and improve the appearance of your home. Keep kids and pets in or out of your yard. Increase security and add value to your property. Visit empire-fence.com now to view the stylish and maintenance-free possibilities for your home and get a free instant online quote. Let Empire Fence protect your empire.
Sandhills Global is hiring. Check out sandhills.jobs for more information. Sandhills is looking to fill hundreds of new openings in sales, traveling support, software development, web design, and more. Sandhills has a professional culture and is fast-paced with a focus on growth, innovation, and leading-edge technologies. Career and internship opportunities are available at our global headquarters in Lincoln, Nebraska. Apply today at sandhills.jobs.
Getting experience to jumpstart a meaningful career can be difficult, and education can cost a fortune. Luckily, AmeriCorps can be the solution. With AmeriCorps, you'll earn a stipend and education award while helping people. Plus, you'll gain professional skills and make connections to help you build your career. If you're ready to start a career you can be proud of, visit serve.nebraska.gov/service to find a program for you. Paid for by Serve Nebraska, aired with the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and this station.
This is 93.7 The Ticket.
Look at me, sure. Look at me, sure. I'm the captain now.
Three-time national champion Vershawn Jackson.
Touchdown. Vershawn Jackson, number 34, gets the touchdown. Terrell Farley, defending Terrell Farley, who last week in his first start was a holy terror. number 43.
and Jake Bakoven.
I've talked to a few cats. They said that Bach got some game, man.
Coming at you live from the Coppels Chevrolet GMC studios in the heart of Lincoln, America. On air and online at theticketfm.com. Powered by Bauer. Here he is, Vershawn Jackson.
Sports. What'd you do at Creighton?
All right. We are live at the College World Series Omaha. DP, the captain for Vershawn Jackson. The black shirt, Terrell Farley. Nick Sainich running around. Megan Walker from the track team just showed up. We're here with Blur Party events, and this is starting to feel like the Omaha that we envisioned. Yeah. That's what we're hoping. The tent is starting to fill up. The beverages are starting to become present and otherwise. But I think it's the start of a good day. We will be here all day today. We will be here Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday through the course of the thing. Again, we've got the drink packages there. Drink tickets have arrived for us. The bracelets have arrived. So we've done very well. Business, the smell of the grill is starting to take over.
Yes.
Right? Farley, I'm correct in that, right?
Yes.
Yep.
I think I'm hungry.
Right? It's that time.
Yeah, it's that time.
Yeah, VJ, what what's the vibe to you? Is this your first College World Series?
Are you kidding me?
I don't make assumptions. I assumed that you watched Brian's song, and I was wrong.
So you know where the College World Series was before, right?
Yes, Rosenblatt.
Yes. Rosenblatt Stadium for young Omaha kids was the it.
Yeah.
College World Series, our moms would all get together, take us and drop us off at the College World Series at like 9, and then come back and get us at 9.
How about that?
It was amazing. So I never watched the game. I ran around. I don't know what I was doing.
Yeah, that's the part I was.
But when I got a little older, I did like going to Rosenblatt. It's a great feel. All the food trucks, a little bit different now because you don't have food trucks.
Oh.
We had food trucks. We had, you got the funnel cake stuff. You had everything. It was a real live tailgate.
We need to make a point to head over to Merch Village. Merchandise Village.
Merch Village.
Oh, the strip.
Yeah,
the strip is full.
You're lucky DP and I haven't just skedaddled real quick over there.
Yeah. Oh no, we were like
Right
there.
there?
All the tents. It's just a whole road that lead all the way up to the stadium.
Oh wow!
And it has Rollins is a stop. Louisville Slugger is a stop.
Wilson
is a stop. Probably Negro League jerseys is probably a stop. And then for each school, as a matter of fact, as we rolled in, you saw each school identified for their own merch, College World Series merch, because it's going to be a thing. And yeah, we were going to go right at, but it was 20 minutes till you weren't here yet. So we were like, okay, we'll wait.
Yep.
But we got all day because once the games start at 1, we're broadcasting the game.
Yep.
So we can, we can do what we need to do. We can stay here and hang out. Nick, through all of us, tell them about the people who brought us here and what we're doing.
Absolutely. So a huge shout out to the fine folks at Blur Parties, especially Eric and Stacy for having us out here, putting us in a great location, in not only inside the tent, but just being part of a tailgate as well. They got great amenities. One thing they told us, guys, when they showed us the tour or gave us the tour was that they want pockets of moods. So if you want to be outside, you want to be with everybody else, you want to be basically in the elements, they have an outdoor space where it's cornhole, beer pong, there's a cooling tub, there's tons of couches, there's a hammock. I see giant Jenga over there that you can play. There's Connect 4. It's like there's all these activities that you can do while you're in the atmosphere. But if you want to be in a little more of a relaxed environment, you go in towards the central part of the tent, and there's more TVs, a total of 18 4K TVs that are mounted throughout the entire tent. Shout out to Blur Tailgate and the Blur Parties people for having us out here. We'll be here from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Friday, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. But the folks at Blur and this tailgate party will be here every single day of the College World Series. They're open from 10:30 a.m. until midnight every single day of the CWS. Plenty of opportunities to get your ticket. It's www.blurparties.com. And there's a promo code that we will make sure we post on our social media pages where you get a little bit of a discount if you decide to buy one of the options for tickets. So just a great time. You're in a perfect location, just a block south of Charles Schwab Field. It's going to be a fun couple of days.
I think, to me, when you talk about events like this, as Huskers, Rashawn, where do you land? Are you a Husker baseball fan? Do you love it the same way you love Husker football? Do you love it the same way you love the University of Nebraska?
No. I mean, I did when I went to school because I knew the baseball players, Shane Coleman and all those guys. You know, I loved it when I was in school. I don't love it as much because it's always hot. I got to sit in the stands, and it's just baseball has the only reason why I fell in love with baseball is because my grandfather made me watch it. It didn't matter if baseball was on. That took precedence over football, basketball. The only thing that could trump baseball was
volleyball.
No, in the old man's house. In the old man's house. My grandpa died at 98 in 2011.
Football.
Rifle?
Bowling.
Cornhole. You're talking baseball here. Come on.
Table tennis.
You still have not got it. Which one?
Cornhole.
Come on. What would trump baseball?
Football.
No.
Basketball.
I told you. I just said football, basketball.
I didn't hear that.
No, come on. Boxing. Boxing.
Yeah.
So you had baseball first. Now, when I went to college, that changed. Now it's grandpa, man, turn it on whatever you want to watch. You know, man, just turn on something, man. I could turn it from baseball when I got to Nebraska. Now it was football. So I love to see the game of baseball in the ninth inning. Ninth inning.
Farley's a sneaky baseball fan.
Well, I'm an Atlanta Braves.
Yeah,
fan.
you're a sneaky, passionate baseball fan.
He could tell you one
Well,
of the Braves.
who?
Give me one player.
From the Braves?
Yeah, right now.
A cunt. Well, Junior. What's his name?
Ronald Acuna.
Acuna. Yeah. What are you talking about? I remember the days from Spokes, John Spokes, Glavin, Raphael, not Raphael, but
no, you're right, Raphael.
Yeah, our shortstop,
call.
Chipper Jones. We have it all down there. So I grew up watching the Braves because we didn't have cable like that when I was little.
Right.
So, but then I also was a bat boy for the Columbus Mudcats, which was a Houston Astros affiliation with them when I was little. So I made bucks. The players used to send me to go get them hot dogs and stuff, and they'll tip you. And I got free wooden bats.
Yeah.
So I still have some at my dad's house, but I'm more pros than college.
Okay.
Because the pros is a lot more exciting to me because I don't really get into the college baseball, but it's a good thing that we're out here. This is my second time here in 8 years, so I'm still learning the college baseball thing.
That's the beauty of this. I mean, everybody learns here. Everybody learns. I don't care if you're an LSU fanatic, you're going to learn more about college baseball. You'll be smarter when you leave. If you're a UVA fan, you're going to be smarter about it because you're going to learn the other cultures. The cultures clash and cross, like they blend. And I think it's fair to say that Saturday's bracket will party a little harder than Friday's bracket. Most people are trying to be in the neighborhood of LSU and Tennessee. I do have issue. Let me ask you all about this. So Tennessee does a thing now. GBO.
Go Big Orange.
How do you feel about that?
It won't stick.
It's their social media tag.
Yep.
Well, I did see a thing. I did see a thing.
Go Big Orange.
I don't. That's why I asked.
How do you say it? How do you say it?
I'm pretty sure I heard somebody say it.
Go Big
I did
Orange.
see a thing on Twitter that Nebraska fans and Tennessee fans are more alike.
Yes.
So
yeah. Well, close in the volume
they
and the
travel.
number. Like, I mean, Neyland Stadium, very cool that you can ride a boat up to their football games. Like you can ride a boat up to their stadium, and the march is pretty exceptional.
So here's all the college teams that that are actually, you know what I'm saying, they say that are alike.
Go big on.
So they put
negative.
Arkansas and Clemson. Why would you start a fan base list? Yeah, Arkansas yells a lot. Clemson doesn't yell at all. Like, stop it. Like this tells me this is people that haven't watched games in these places. Like, you've seen some of it. They put BYU, which is its own universe when it comes to fan bases. It's its own universe. You want to talk about this really like Nebraska? Well, Utah and it has Utah Jazz as a pro team, but it doesn't have pro football. And their tailgates are different. They compared them to Texas A&M, who start their pregame Thursday night. So no, they're not the same. They're not the same. Nick, when you think of baseball fans in college baseball, who comes to mind? What fan base comes to mind in your mind that you just go, like, Nebraska has recent history.
I was going to say, well, Nebraska is Arkansas.
Recent history with Arkansas, so they went down. They've done that battle. Yeah. I don't think there's another fan base in the Big Ten Conference that is on Nebraska's level when it comes to baseball fans and fandom.
I will.
Like, I don't think there's any.
I will stand by that till the day I die. I mean, that's the thing that's why Nebraska being in the Big Ten is kind of weird when it comes to baseball, because you have, 6,000-7,000 fans at a game, and nobody else in the entire conference even comes close to touching that.
That explains a lot, though.
Yeah,
because if we're bringing in comparisons to them, so now they would try to steal our stuff.
Yeah, the last time they were good was about the same time. Think Peyton Manning.
Mm-hmm. No, they were good after that. They had T. Martin.
No, listen to me. They don't even count T. Martin. This is what's
Josh
funny.
Dobbs,
This is what's funny.
They don't count T. Martin.
This is what's funny about Tennessee. They do not honor their greats that way. They don't.
It's just like Nebraska.
Oh, how about that? Maybe that's what he meant. Maybe he was right after all.
only the big wigs get the honor.
It's just
you won't hear Georgia talk about Quincy Carter.
Right.
So they only gonna talk about the Stetson Bennett, the Eric Zaire, and the Mike Bobos like that.
Who was you think about that during the Herschel run of being a national champion, you don't. I'd say 90% of the fan base.
Herschel who?
Well,
they don't know. If you ask any of these, I guarantee we can do a consensus and say, hey, what college did Herschel Walker go to?
Well, I think his politics got people back in the game. Like, I think that his politics got people back in the game.
You got a point there.
But I think in this, I love this time of year because you go into Tennessee's baseball history is good. LSU's is good. The play. TCU has a much better resume than you think. Virginia, I mean, look, Ryan Zimmerman, that's a dude.
It's near and dear to your heart.
Right, that's true to me, so I have to pay respect. Sorry. And then I have a couple of players who are playing in the College World Series. One just missed out. He was a pitcher from Alabama. He missed out. I was kind of hoping I had that inside pass. Look at Bach. Bach's over here. Look at Bach incognito.
ESPN Bach.
Yeah,
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, he's slumming with us now.
You hear want to come talk to us a little bit?
Over here with these ticket guys.
Right.
You want to talk to us about what's been going on? Come on, Bach. Come on over, buddy.
Look, man.
Come on, bud.
That's the ESPN.
Hey, right now you just marauding as an ESPN Bach.
But
we know you coming back to the ticket, Bach.
Who is this
You
guy?
are coming. Give him the headphones. You coming back to the ticket, Bach.
That's spectacular.
Come back to the ticket, Bach.
Yeah.
Can you see me back here?
Yeah, we can see
Yeah,
it.
you can take this. Yeah,
Bach,
you can take this.
give us the update. What
There
have
you
you been
go.
doing? Because you haven't been in the studio. So give us the update. You've been at the College World Series. What's going on?
Oh, I'm just working for a little bit of TV right now, so I'm having fun out here. It's a good time. I'm glad to see you guys. I saw you guys were streaming, so I had to come see what's going on out here.
Yeah, you knew where we were.
Yeah, I heard about that. Yeah, this is a perfect spot. I see this place is always, every year is a good spot to be. So I mean, this is about as good as it gets. So
We are at Party Central.
Yes, you
If
are
you-
at Party
if you-
Central. Wait for nighttime too. It's
Look
gonna,
at it.
It's
It's
gonna
packing
turn
up right now.
Oh, it's right. Yeah, all throughout the day.
It's the mist, Bach. They brought the mister, bro.
Oh, that is nice.
They brought the
So
mister.
they have misting fans all on the sides, but then also at the top. They're
Mm.
all misting fans. It's
Those are mistings at
Yeah,
the
so
top
you-
as well,
you
huh?
see the little holes in the top.
Yes.
They're misting. I don't know if they have them turned on because they want to try to just keep with these ones. But
Yeah,
if it
it's
gets
not hot
really
enough yet.
bad, if it gets really bad, they're going to lightly miss those ones.
90. It's
They,
gotta
they,
be
they said
90.
they take into account. You don't want to ruin people's makeup and all hair.
Are
and
you
all
putting
that
your
stuff.
feet in the cold tank?
No,
DP?
I'm good.
Look, man,
Nick.
I'm not sharing my feet
I'm
like
good.
that.
Hey, hey,
I guess
hey,
here's
hey,
the
hey,
deal.
let me take a shot real quick.
Here's the deal. We'd be the
Hold
first
on, Bob.
ones.
Oh,
So,
yeah,
I mean,
well,
Right.
well,
Clean feet
still
now
no.
first.
Yeah,
Hey,
right.
look, I'm gonna take a shot real quick. Nick.
Yeah.
DP.
Uh-huh.
Terrell.
Uh-huh.
All you guys need to go over there and get in the cold tank.
Nah, I'm good.
From that whooping I gave y'all the other day at the basketball game.
No, that is a reason to not do it.
Yeah, how's that gonna be? Like at 6 o'clock.
A little dirty.
A little dirty.
I don't know these people.
We got,
I
they got
listen,
booties. Foot
I wouldn't
booties.
do it with just us.
You wouldn't get in the cold tank.
I wouldn't do it with just us. I don't know none of these other
No,
people.
here's the deal.
I for Sean. What kind of?
I got ugly feet with fungus, so
What
I
kind-
know you don't want to.
I got.
You don't.
I have the feet. I have the
You
feet
got
of,
ugly feet too?
of 5 surgeries.
I'm sorry.
Of 5 surgeries on the feet.
I'm not, and I ain't
You know-
ashamed of my feet either.
Well, I got my.
I
Dad,
used to be.
I have my dad feet, so I'm not really.
I might have the
proud of that.
biggest big toe that anybody's ever seen.
No,
Really?
That's why I'm not pulling it out.
I don't
It's
think mine's
a
big.
single big toe or both big toes.
Both my big toes are just giant.
Wow.
Really?
They're
So-
just short and stumpy,
Mark just sent this.
short and fat.
He sent this thing that Big Ten baseball attendance rankings for 2022.
Uh-oh.
Wow. I don't know how Northwestern even.
Yeah.
They averaged 291 fans per game.
How are they still alive?
They averaged.
How's the program still alive?
Where does they're a
Mich-
private institution, which probably
Oh, they
helps
get
a little
money. I
bit.
mean, because it costs a
Okay,
lot of
so
money to go
they
there.
got money. Yeah,
They got money to go there. I mean, it's a media mecca. So
Yeah.
journalism school, medical. Yeah, so that makes sense. That's not why they're there. So I get it. Michigan State at 476, Penn State at 495, Minnesota at 523, Rutgers 606. Surprising because I've been at their facility, nice facility. It's New Jersey. What else are you doing? Iowa 759, Illinois at 791. They all rank from 80 to 181 in college baseball. Nobody in the Big Ten Conference ranks in the top 10 in attendance in college baseball. The only one that ranks in the top 45 is Nebraska.
How many?
Nebraska ranks number 11 in the entire country in baseball attendance with just over 4,500. The second closest is Indiana with 1,600.
Wow.
And they rank 45th.
Go Big Red.
Well, what's our problem? I would like to see what Tennessee, LSU, Wake Forest, Florida, TCU, Virginia, and Oral Roberts. What's their?
I will
attendance?
pull that up while you talk.
You know,
You want to talk? I mean, here's baseball's a priority at Nebraska, and what I will say, when Nebraska went down to Arkansas and Fayetteville in 2021, one thing that Will Bolt said on his way back was, "Now we know what we need to do to win and compete at this level," and part of that is facilities. Right?
Got it.
And go ahead.
Got it.
Go ahead.
Got it. Okay. Correction. Nebraska is in the top 10. Nebraska's in the top 10, right at 10. In the top 10 with them. Now, Nebraska averaged this year 5,000 fans per game. Weather has a lot to do with it. Playing 500 baseball has something to do with it. Arkansas leads the country in total attendance and average at 10,376. LSU is one Jello shot party away from being number one because they only failed by 2 people per game.
Wow.
Which they have to fix. Like they will fix. Here, let's see. Florida is in the top 10. 5,263 as an average per game. Tennessee ranked 14th overall $4,200 per game. TCU is right behind them at $4,111. Let's see. Virginia, $3,309. They're at 22nd in the country. Then you go to, it drops.
Oral.
I'll give a place that Creighton is in the top 40 at 34, averaging 2,000 fans a game. That means Nebraska's over twice what Creighton does. Let's see here. Stanford, 1,691 at 44. And that's the top 50. Everybody else is outside of the top 50. So pretty amazing.
We're just not getting the wins. We got everything else.
Yeah, I mean, you're getting the support. The top 10, Arkansas is number 1 at LSU, Mississippi State, Ole Miss. So Mississippi loves its baseball. Between the two schools, they average 20,000 a game. So 10,000 a game is kind of the average. Ole Miss at just under 7,000. South Carolina, 6,500. Texas A&M, 5,873. Oklahoma State at 5,580. And Florida at 5,263. Nebraska just behind them. And also to think about it, Nebraska's the only team and the only school in the top 10 who are not in climate-friendly locations. Everybody else in the top 10 plays 35 home games because they're in warm weather spots. Like, that's a big deal. That's a big deal. Tennessee plays 42 home games a year. Woof. Woof.
Wait. What?
42 home games. They had 42
home games.
That, well, you got to remember, warm weather places are playing more baseball.
Right.
But even in Richmond, I want to say we played 62 games, even back in 1980.
So what would be the one thing that would be holding us back if we're in the top 10 as far as facilities, attendance, fans? What's holding us back in Nebraska baseball?
Winning.
What's holding the winning back?
That is really the question. I think recruiting and the transition from Darren Erstad's version of recruiting versus Will Bolt's version of recruiting, how you're going to focus. I think the key, as much as anybody wants to say it, is dominating Nebraska in the area.
Correct.
Dominating Nebraska in the area, and then the relationships. Look, I get, and it breaks my heart that the baseball program and the football program are based recruiting as a capital in Texas. It drives me crazy. I never feel warm and fuzzy about it. But Will Bolt is a Texas guy, so it exists. Matt Rule has roots there. It's a thing. How you recruit will play into it. Nick, get us out of here.
Once again, we're down here, 12th and Cass Street, a block south of Charles Schwab Field. We're hanging out with the fine folks of the Blur Tailgate, and we have food as being served, drinks are being poured, and we're having a good time out here. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back with more College World Series preview as we get you ready for Game 1 of the tournament starting up in about an hour and a half or so, a little bit over an hour and a half between Oral Roberts and the Horned Frogs of TCU right here, 93.7 The Ticket, theticketfm.com.
Usually, to get a skybox view of a Nebraska football game, you need to be a drone, a hawk, or a fighter jet. But sitting in an actual skybox is a lot more comfortable. So, enter the Nebraska Lottery's Lucky for Life ticket snap. Until July 10th, buy a Lucky for Life ticket and enter for a chance to win Nebraska football skybox season tickets or other great ticket prizes. Sure, fighter jets are cool, but there's no legroom.
Lucky for Life top prize odds 1 in 30 million. Are you here for the job interview?
I just saw that ad that said, apply here for dream job.
What qualifications do you have?
What exactly would I be doing?
Well, this is a dream job. You would be daydreaming.
All day?
Start at 8 a.m. and spend the day dreaming about all the millions you could win playing Mega Millions from the Nebraska Lottery.
I'm good at that.
We want people with big imaginations, not just the usual yachts and exotic vacations.
Like a city built with bouncy houses or limo for dogs.
You're hired. Mega Millions top prize odds 1 in 302 million.
There's a lot of realtors in Lincoln, but don't get overwhelmed by all the names. Ben Bleicher with Professional Realtor Group at Berkshire Hathaway Ambassador Real Estate is your go-to option when buying or selling residential and commercial property. Ben's team offers unbeatable customer service and promises to make the buying and selling process as stress-free as possible. Call Ben today at 402-419-6309 for all your real estate needs. Ben Bleicher with Professional Realty Group at Berkshire Hathaway Ambassador Real Estate. No pressure, just professionalism. Problem gambling affects millions of Americans daily, of all ages and walks of life. If your loved one is struggling with addiction, contact Choices Treatment Center's 24-hour helpline at 402-476-2300. That's 402-476-2300.
Summertime is in full swing, and it's time to get to work on outdoor projects. Deck City is a great place to start as Lincoln's local source for everything decks. Deck City has everything you need to build the deck of your dreams. From treated lumber to Westbury aluminum railings and TimberTech composite decking. They offer advice from real deck professionals to give you proper guidance to make your project go smoothly. Call them today to schedule an appointment at 402-480-6671. Go online at deckcityne.com or visit their new location just north of 33rd and Cornhusker Highway. Deck City, your local deck experts.
Integrated Life Choices has been inspiring opportunities for individuals with disabilities for more than 15 years in Lincoln and across Nebraska by offering a number of services. From group homes to independent living resources and job training, you'll find the support that allows people to live fulfilling lives. They're also hiring. If you're looking for a rewarding career supporting people with developmental disabilities, you can check out open positions along with learning more about services at ilc.net. Integrated Life Choices.
Guys, it's that time again. Another 10-week challenge at Farrell's Extreme Body Shaping is starting on July 8th. I joined Farrell's a little over a year ago, and with their help, I've lost over 125 pounds and can confidently say I'm in the best shape of my life. The 10-week challenge combines kickboxing, strength training, and nutrition coaching in a way that is approachable and achievable for any skill level. And ticket listeners, you can get $150 off the cost of enrollment. Head to theticketfm.com and click on the banner on the homepage to learn more. Farrell's Extreme Body Shaping at 70th and Vine or 40th and Yankee Hill.
Finally, a good reason to have a smart house. Just say, Alexa, play 93.7 The Ticket, and we'll magically start playing. How's it work? Nobody knows. Don't ask questions. Back with Vershawn Jackson, powered by Bauer, on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Welcome back. Again, the College World Series kicks off today. First pitch just after 1 o'clock. We're Blur Party right here at the corner of 12th and Cass. We've got the captain, Vershawn Jackson. We've got the black shirt, Terrell Farley. Nick Sadert over here with the first delve into food. Megan Witten got
that is
food.
True.
Right? Nick, what'd you get? Let them know what's going on here.
Well, Terrell and I went up and basically just demolished that buffet table.
Okay.
We went up there. They have hot dogs, hamburgers, pasta, pizza, just anything that you could want for a day at the ballpark.
And if you're here's the thing, I'll say that if you're coming and make it a full day, make it a full day where you can come in, you can come and go. But the drinks are all included.
Yep.
And it's all the beverages are included.
Lunch and dinner.
All you can eat. We've got ticket coupons, different price ranges from $69 to $90, $109 today, $69 to $99 for the rest of the weekend. And it's tenant, so don't let the heat get to you. A fine mist. Ventilated, televisions everywhere, big screens everywhere. And again, Tennessee, LSU, Wake Forest, Stanford, Oral Roberts, Florida, TCU, and the Cavaliers of the University of Virginia. Yeah,
Is that who you're taking?
I'm rather enjoying.
I know you're not a big prediction guy.
Wahoo!
I know you're not a prediction guy.
Wahoo! Well,
but is that who you're taking?
I tend to think that TCU makes it to the final because of football. It's just your year. You had that year in basketball. You had that year in football. It's just your year. TCU, look, it lines up. They haven't lost. They've got the longest win streak currently in the country.
Yep.
Right? And that's on purpose. So TCU from one side, then it becomes a matchup deal. On the other side, I'm going to go out and say that I believe that the number one team in the country goes through the winner's bracket, and that Wake Forest finds its way, and then TCU and Wake Forest end up, and then a battle. If there's a sleeper in it, to me, Stanford and the way that they play, they've been in competitive games. That usually travels over and transfers into College World Series. So
we are now joined by a very special guest, Stacy from Blur Parties. Stacy, thanks for. I mean, we cannot say thank you enough for having us out here. This is exceptional. I mean, you guys did a great job. I saw it on Tuesday, and you were still kind of putting it together. There was the base, there was the foundation was here, but I mean, it's just come together so well.
Well, thank you. We're more excited just to have you guys here. So
okay,
it brings an element of excitement.
Talk, because you guys were telling me and Jake earlier this week a little bit about the setup and the process. I mean, you guys are here for a long time. Tell the listeners kind of everything that goes into making this tailgate what it is.
Oh, how much time do you have?
As much as you need.
Yeah, this particular event, it's one of our favorites. We have been on property since May 30th here at the Hilton Omaha to go ahead and our staffers are staying in the hotel. Started setting up May 30th and finished up last night. So it took about 2.5 weeks. Everything that you see other than the tent, the portable restrooms, we pretty much own. We have a warehouse down in Lincoln. And so it's a lot of transportation back and forth. We put flooring down here and carpet down here. So it's just a lot of work. Everything's kind of custom built by our team. So
Stacy, I've been a part of these events around the country, and what always amuses me or entertains me is the volume of vendor you have to deal with to provide food, beverage, and other. How you've been here since the 30th. When do the vendors become activated? Who's doing the food for you?
that is a good question. So Abrams Catering here in Omaha, they are just amazing. They have been helping us cater the food for this event since 2012, I believe. This is our 11th year.
Yeah.
They're amazing. They actually start coming in yesterday, just bring in their equipment. We set them up a nice catering area in the back. They bring in all their equipment. They're ready to go. Our bar, a little bit separate. Our bartenders are actually part of our team, Blur's team, and they actually come in this morning. We like a fresh crew. You know, all of us have been here since the 30th. We're all here too, and we're having fun. Well, we like our vendors and stuff to be fresh when they come in. So,
well, those are your. I always tell people that your bartenders and servers are your greatest marketers for future events.
Oh, they are. One of our bartenders up there, she's been with us, dear friend of ours. She takes time off work for, a week and a half just to do this because she has so much fun. She has a career. She's been with us since 2012.
Wow.
Yeah, and the other ones have done some with us in football down in Lincoln, and so they get to know our clients, and they just make it just as much fun.
Let's go into some of the packages that you're offering for folks. So folks, if they're not already booked for this thing and they want to be involved in it, let listeners know what kind of deals are in play, what kind of price ranges are involved, and what do they get for it?
Mm-hmm. Great question. So we have 3 different packages, and they can, they can go online and buy them ahead of time and be sent a ticket, or they can buy them at the door.
Okay.
3 different packages. All 3 packages include unlimited access in and out of the tent from 10:30 in the morning till midnight. Every day we're open. It comes with a 3-hour lunch buffet, 11 to 2, 3-hour dinner buffet, 4 to 7, unlimited Coke products. That's $69. $99 will tack on a beer and wine for you. And then we have a cash bar if they'd like mixed drinks.
Mm-hmm.
And the top level is $119. And that includes pretty much anything and everything you can have here. And and actually if they use the word ticket as a promo code online, you'll get 10% off.
Yeah, and that
you go.
literally on the text line, they're asking, okay, is there a discount for ticket listeners? Yep. There you have it, straight from Stacey. This is we're not making it up.
Nope.
You actually can process that way and do it online. Can I ask you a question? College World Series is known as a partiers event as well. Baseball is the vehicle, but it's social. How much of this for you is about the people that are involved? Is this a local event? Is this a national event? Who do you expect in the tent over the course of the next week?
Yeah. 100% about the people having
Yeah.
a good time. We entertain. We have had corporate groups that have been joining us for 10 years. They join us here in Omaha, down in Lincoln. They use it to entertain their clients or prospects or employees. And honestly, they're from all over. I have clients here that utilize this event. They fly them all in. We help them get game tickets. We do transportation. We do hotel. We'll do the whole package for them. And then we have individuals that, just want to come up or buy online and, family and their kids, or, a girl's day out, guy's day out, and come to have a good time. So blur means blurring the lines between all these different groups of people. So they come from all over. We are actually entertaining Wake Forest this year. We are their home base.
Okay.
So we've got a lot of great folks from North Carolina and all over the country that are their fans. I see some LSU folks in here today. So we welcome everybody, and they come from all over.
Have you prepared in learning the Wake Forest fight song?
I haven't. We asked them to send it over so we could play it, and I don't know if Eric and Alex and the team behind the DJ have received it yet.
It is a sing-along, and only because of movies do I know this. Some of my best friends are Wake Forest alum, and it's a big deal to sing the fight song. Yeah, I
can't wait to hear it.
Yeah, and there's a little rhythm to it. There's a rah-rah part. That's a call and response kind of deal. It's pretty cool.
I can't wait to hear it.
Yeah, it's pretty cool in that. Other events, outside of this, what are the other events that Husker fans, sports fans, in general, social fans want to be a part of? What are some of the other events that you put on?
Absolutely. Thanks for asking. So we do this particular event as well in Lincoln for all the Nebraska home football games. We're underneath the Ninth Street Viaduct in Lot 7. We've been there. We started in 2008, but honestly, that started as a hobby about 20 years ago.
Yeah.
So we do the same thing, entertain corporate groups, individual fans, more of a 50-50 mix between the corporate groups and individual fans. Every home game we're down there doing very similar concept here, kind of all you can eat and drink pass. A little bit more private down there. You have to reach out to us ahead of time. You can't buy at the door.
Yeah.
This fall, we're going to, for the second time, out to Boulder doing the Nebraska-Colorado tailgate out there.
Are we invited to that?
I think are going to be broadcasting out there.
I think I heard that too. I want to.
I can confirm, but I'm pretty sure.
I am a confirmation king. I need to hear this thing several times before I believe it.
Yeah. So 2019, we did it out there. We had a sellout crowd 3 hours before we opened, 2,000 people, and 1,500 stayed to watch the game. And it was a great time. So this time we got the okay to be an official watch site because it's 10 a.m. game and not sure. So we're going to be open from about 7 a.m. till 5.
Is that the only
day.
road game this year that you're going to do?
That's the only one this year. Yeah.
Okay, so no Dublin. There's no Dublin.
No Dublin. That would be fun.
Yeah, we have to do that.
Ferry out all of our.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't know how we get it there.
You get spoiled and rotten, but hey, we'll work it out. Through all of this, how many people do you expect over the course of the week?
Oh, good question. It's going to be trickling in. Today's a busy day. We've got a capacity about that for 1,000. Today we're going to have probably about 700.
Wake Forest plays tomorrow, so
Yep.
that's probably going to be a
Yeah.
bigger deal for you.
So they're trickling in, buying online. The groups are, Tuesday we've got almost 900 in here. If you're wanting to buy for one of those busier days, you probably want to do it earlier, just in case we sell out. Some of the other ones were a little lighter, but it kind of is depending on the teams. A lot of our groups that book way in advance, they're here no matter what. They're here for the atmosphere and the fun. And
Yeah,
baseball.
I mean, it's a thing, right? So how much do you ever get to go into the stadium, or are you, anchored in and running the ship and business first?
Eric and I probably could. We don't usually. We just like to be tied in here. We have a great staff. If we walked away for the rest of the day, we probably wouldn't have any issues.
Yeah.
But if, we just like to be here, especially for the clients. I personally know all of our clients, and I do all their bookings. And so I like to talk with them. So unfortunately, we don't really make it into the stadium.
There's got to be so much fun because none of these days are going to be the same.
Right.
And
yeah, you're right.
Like none of them. The travel, the groups that come in will be different. The energy will be different. Some folks, we say with the College World Series that people are either trying to make a memory or trying to forget. So, so you're going to spend it. How do you handle that? Is there a cutoff point for folks that overindulge?
Oh,
Who's monitoring that around the room?
We have checkpoints.
Yeah.
So with liquor laws, we use drink tickets here to monitor that. We have to have some sort of exchange. So
Right.
we give them drink tickets at the front based on their package level. The bar requires that drink ticket. If they start to notice somebody's overconsumption, we alert the team, we monitor that, and if they want more drink tickets, that's another point of contact. They come to the front to get more if we feel that they don't need any more.
Right.
Yeah, so we have a couple points of contact. So it's we try to keep it
And for your
control.
workers and your people, for folks that are coming in, if you're buying a package and you're coming in and everything's included, what would you suggest we do about tipping? What is appropriate? We need to
That
take
is
care of your
great.
people.
Please keep the bartenders. Especially.
Yes.
That's the tipping point. So please take care of our bartenders. You're welcome to drop some cash in the jar up there. You can add it to your credit card. But yeah, that would be much appreciated. These are very long days for our bartenders. They're amazing. You know, they come in at 9:30, get the bar ready. We're open at 10:30. They're here till midnight. We close. They clean up. So it's a long day. We're all here too, but we don't get tips. But anyways, the bartenders,
You get to
that would
do
be
this,
great.
though.
I know we get
You
to do
get
this.
to do this. You don't have to do this. Stacey, let them know once again how to find the details on this. If they want to put it on their list for things to do, and maybe host a future event or attend a future event. Let them know how to find you and Blur Party.
Absolutely. So yeah, you can just go to blurparties.com. If you go there, you're going to see a tab at the top that says Omaha. That's for the College World Series. That's our page. On there, it gives you all the details, some FAQs, and an option there to buy the tickets right online. At the bottom of the page, you'll see our general phone number, which comes straight to me. So
Okay.
if you're interested in doing a private party still while we're up here, or something for Nebraska football or anything else, just my name's Stacy. Just give me a call. That main line is at the bottom, and you're welcome to email too. The email is at the bottom as well.
And the football package, there's a game package and a season package, correct? Can you do one or both?
We just have per game.
Okay.
If somebody wants a season, we could definitely negotiate.
Right? Like
put
I
something
would,
together.
I'm giving you the $1 million idea up front.
Yeah, there you go.
Just-
We love to have people every day.
Just to have people go ahead and book it for the year. They want to be a part of it. You want your place.
They want to come every day.
You want your table, right?
Absolutely. We can definitely make that happen. We do have groups that book tickets every game,
Yeah.
but we can make a season package price.
Yeah, I think the packages where the game plan and the full food and beverage is important. Again, I'm before my radio days, I was a food and beverage guy, so
Really?
I have mad respect for putting on an event of this size, of this energy level, and this space. This is phenomenal. Stacey,
Yeah.
thank you so much for what you do. Thank you. Looking forward to this week.
Thank you so much for being here.
We'll be
We're
around.
excited here.
We're
Lot of
glad to
energy.
be here. Again, we're live, College World Series, Omaha, 93.7 The Ticket. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Gaina Trucking is hiring CDL Class A and B drivers. Gaina Trucking guarantees a 40-hour work week year-round, and their strong team culture makes it not a job, but a career. Gaina Trucking offers health, vision, and dental insurance, 401k with company match, an employee assistance program, and other bonus programs. Build a better career today with great team culture at Gaina Trucking. Learn more and apply today at GainaTrucking.com.
How many times has the dad in your life complained about being tired and sore and done nothing about it? Why not change things up this year for Father's Day with a gift certificate for a massage from the Body Shop? It's not a day at the golf course or a new tool for the shop, but it is something that can make activities less painful going forward. Get Dad a gift certificate today for Father's Day at thebodyshoplincoln.com. The Body Shop at 48th and A.
The weather is hot, the kids are out of school, and you're on your way to the lake and summer road trips. Are you getting to your vacation spot comfortably, or is your car letting you down? Mullen Motors Lot is full of great vehicles to take home, so you don't have to worry about your current car barely surviving another road trip. Come check out their lot just north of 48th and Layton and find your next ride for summer road trips and beyond. Mullen Motors.
No tag-ons, just quality vehicles. Mullen Motors.
Mary Ellen's Food for the Soul. Smoked meats, amazing sides. The only problem when they fix you a plate is that at some point, that plate will be empty. But hear me out. What if that plate was never empty? That dream can be your reality with the Mary Ellen's Express Lunch Buffet. From 11 to 2 every Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and even Saturday. One price, all you can eat, and it even comes with a drink. Tell your boss you're taking a long lunch and get down there. Mary Ellen's Food for the Soul at 29th and Pine Lake. Let them fix you a plate.
Hey guys, Jake Sorensen here from Early Break. The garage door at our house has been needing replacement for a couple years, and a few months ago, we finally did something about it. Steve's Garage Doors and Services was great through the whole process in providing options and also going to the next level to get a door that was approved by our HOA. And best of all, the removal of the old door and installation of the new door was done smoothly with no issues. Call Steve's Garage Doors and Services today at 402-480-9462.
Herrick Services takes this time to wish all the dads out there a happy Father's Day. We hope that everyone is able to show how much they care for and respect the dads in their life for this weekend especially, but in everyday life too. This important message comes to you from Bart, Mike, and the folks at Herrick Services, your vending specialists here in Lincoln. Their quality service and expertise has earned them a fine reputation. That's Herrick Services, on the air because they care. Integrated Life Choices has been inspiring opportunities for individuals with disabilities for more than 15 years in Lincoln and across Nebraska by offering a number of services. From group homes to independent living resources and job training, you'll find the support that allows people to live fulfilling lives. They're also hiring. If you're looking for a rewarding career supporting people with developmental disabilities, you can check out open positions along with learning more about services at ilc.net. Integrated Life Choices.
Nebraska State Veterans Homes are here to serve veterans, their spouses, surviving spouses, and Gold Star parents. Join your fellow veterans and their families at one of our homes in Bellevue, Kearney, Norfolk, or Scottsbluff. With a sliding scale to determine your financial contribution, an excellent clinical team, and plenty of fun activities, our homes are the perfect retirement choice. Learn more at veterans.nebraska.gov/homes. Sponsored by the Nebraska Department of Veterans Affairs, aired with the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and this station.
Back with Vershawn Jackson, powered by Bauer on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Let's go. Let's go. Again, live. And this is all day today. Broadcast, the pregame show for game one starts around 12:40. So we'll go to about 12:35, kick it over to the broadcast, and then we will be here to come back in the break in between, go up until 5:40 for the 6 o'clock first pitch. We will do that as well. So that makes it simple. We can cover it. Rashawn is here. Nick is here. Rico's here. Megan is here. Farley is here. I'm here. And you should be here. You should be here under the tent handling your business. Handling your business. Listen, great packages, great deals. And we got a lot of folks. Yeah, John's here. He's shopping. Get yourself something. There's a 2X. There's a 2X over there if he needs it. So, yeah. And then Nick looks like one of the guys from the movie who's just making deals. He's got his shades on, headphone down, cell phone to his ear.
Jerry Maguire.
Yeah, right? Like he's just making it. He could show me the money right now, and then everybody in here would understand.
Yeah, but it's good food. It's getting packed down here. You can come get your drink on, meet some people, walk around. We're going to walk down Merch Aisle in a little bit. We're going to go shopping.
Listen, I apologize in advance. That when I go down Merch Village, bags.
Oh, yeah.
Bags. I'm not good. I'm not going to be behaving there. I can't.
DP, I already told you I'm coming back with an Oralaha shirt. Not because I necessarily want it. I'm going to be embarrassed to wear it, but Oralaha shirt is one.
I don't know. Here's the thing. Every year, what I think I'm going to be interested in is never what I'm interested in. I find something new. I almost got I'm a custom bat guy. So if Louisville Sluggers over there.
Oh, no, they're in there.
Rico, stop it.
Oh, no, they in there. You can customize your bat.
Stop it,
You get your
Rico.
name on it. You can get different colors. You get a different bat ring.
Red.
You could get
Red.
They got gloves in there, too.
Red.
You customize the
Can I
gloves
get
in
a
there.
red bat?
You can get a red bat. They got it all in there. Plus, hey, DP,
Yeah.
I know Becky doesn't want to hear this.
Yeah.
They got batting cages in there.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, we're not gonna let him go there.
Sorry. In advance.
Yeah, he telling in
He's
advance.
just letting her
In
know.
advance.
Sorry.
In advance.
My bad.
This is
My bad.
These are my people.
Hey, oh, this is the village, and we're dead set in the middle of it. And again, the tent is buzzing. Good food. I'm gonna dive in. I see everybody. Here's the thing. Everybody's smiling.
Oh, it's great.
Everybody's smiling.
I
Now-
just talked to a Wake Forest fan. He had a bottle opener on the bottom of his flip flop.
Nice.
Yeah, it had a piece of gum next
Would
to
you
it.
use it though? Yeah, I was gonna
No,
say.
it had a
would you-
piece of gum. He said he's not. He said I didn't say I was opening my beer.
This is Omaha.
Look, I mean,
This-
if somebody takes their flip flop off and has a bottle opener underneath it,
no,
I mean,
no,
you kind of have to.
No, you don't.
But let
No,
me
you
finish.
do not.
But then you hand that beer to the person next to you.
No, because then they will beat you up.
Hey, look
They
what I
don't
got.
even
This.
know.
Look what I got for you.
Hey, thanks, man. Hey,
yeah,
see,
yeah,
they don't
yeah,
know. They don't know.
I have no clue.
Yeah, no.
I'm just a nice young man.
Be better than that. Be better.
But also, how many times are you going to say that somebody from Wake Forest took off their shoe and opened their bottle for you?
The best man at my wedding.
Oh well, okay. of course, he has a story for
Cabell.
that.
What can you say?
Oh, Cabell?
Yes.
Ow,
Come on.
you know what? That's not surprising.
Yeah, Cabell's been on the. He's been on the station. Been
That's
on the
not
show.
surprising.
Like,
He had a bottle opener on the bottom of his shoe.
no, it is a and
Those
same
are your
for Tennessee.
Those are your people.
They really are my people. That's why I know not to drink off the bottom of the shoe. That is the thing that we absolutely know. The news of the day spreads from basketball to football to baseball and beyond. But the beauty of this event is community. The fact that we're still trying to figure out the history of how Omaha became the place for it. Like on the ride up here, and I'm a historian, I can't tell you how it got it originally. Like, I don't know. So, but a community of 8 schools, 8 fan bases, plus the Husker fan base and the Creighton fan base, UNO itself, and it crosses over sports. It doesn't matter whether you're a football person, track person, softball, or otherwise, you're home here at the College World Series.
Yeah, we're not telling you to call out of work or anything, but
If you did,
why not?
If you did, we'd understand. Like, we'd understand. Let's think about it. Nobody here is working except for us.
yeah.
Well, the staff is working. But these are all adults who took the day off for baseball and community. Well done, Omaha. Well done, college baseball. Well done, well done.
So, do you want to know why it's played in Omaha?
We're coming back.
Okay.
We're going to break here. When we come back, we'll we'll reset. We'll thank the sponsors again, and then we'll talk about how the College World Series came to Omaha. DP, Farley, Vershawn, Nick, Rico, Megan. It's a deal. We'll be back shortly. Top of the hour. More from Omaha. College World Series. Blood parties. Let's go.
Are you working in or looking to get into the electrical construction industry? The electrical workers of Local Union 265 are now hiring licensed journeymen and apprentices and are offering great pay and benefits. Call Mike at 402-875-1034 to apply. Start your electrical career today.
The best way to learn about Southeast Community College is to visit. And you can check out our spaces before you visit in person with a virtual campus tour. An opportunity to see our campuses in Beatrice, Lincoln, and Milford as you learn about our programs and areas of study. There are virtual tours of our learning centers too. We can even take you on a personalized virtual tour. Learn more on our website, southeast.edu/visit SCC. SCC, your path to possible.
Tailored Life is now open in Bennett. Make the short drive down Highway 2 for tons of items for your home, for both indoors and outdoors. Check out their variety of potted trees, shrubs, vines, perennials, and colorful annuals. Plus, porch pots and landscape lighting to enhance the outside of your home. Don't forget their home goods for indoors, plus convenient drinks and snacks, most which are produced locally. Visit Tailored Life today in Bennett and stay tuned to their Facebook page at Tailored Life 360 for food truck events coming up. You've driven by GE Landscape Supply countless times, likely without even knowing, at 6701 Cornhusker Highway. Now it's time to stop in. GE Landscape Supply sells to homeowners and contractors with a vast selection of landscaping and construction materials. They sell in bulk to save you money, and you can buy anything from a 5-gallon bucket to a semi-load. And don't forget, they deliver anywhere. Stop by 6701 Cornhusker Highway from 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday to Friday and 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. on Saturdays. Go to GELandscapeSupply.com for more info or call 402-467-1627.
Where will your path take you, traveler? To seek fortune in a new career? Or on a journey to distant lands for a well-deserved vacation? Wherever you go, one distraction could spell disaster. You can change your fate, adventurer. Don't drive distracted. Paid for by the NDOT Highway Safety Office.
Rashawn Jackson here for Bauer Infrastructure, a veteran-owned local company proudly serving Lincoln, Lancaster County, and the surrounding areas. Bauer provides quality work at an affordable price, and they're growing rapidly. If you want to experience a career with a fast-paced, family-friendly environment, visit BauerInfrastructure.com. They have top-of-the-line benefits, year-round work, even through the winter. Bauer, usher in the new era of infrastructure to an area near you. And as always, go Big Red!
The Butchery by Venue is Lincoln's premier specialty grocers. Take the quality of Venue home with you with our hand-cut steaks, handcrafted burgers, and locally sourced offerings. Browse our wide selection of specialty products designed to enhance your dining experiences with cheeses, spices, sauces, and more. We also have an exclusive collection of liquors, whiskeys, and bourbons at prices you're sure to love. Stop in to the Butchery by Venue today, located in our Venue at Home storefront at 70th and Pioneers, just 2 doors down from Venue Restaurant and Lounge.
Guys, it's that time again. Another 10-week challenge at Farrell's Extreme Body Shaping is starting on July 8th. I joined Farrell's a little over a year ago, and with their help, I've lost over 125 pounds and can confidently say I'm in the best shape of my life. The 10-week challenge combines kickboxing, strength training, and nutrition coaching in a way that is approachable and achievable for any skill level. And ticket listeners, you can get $150 off the cost of enrollment. Head to theticketfm.com and click on the banner on the homepage to learn more. Farrell's Extreme Body Shaping at 70th and Vine or 40th and Yankee Hill.
Finally, a good reason to have a smart house. Just say, Alexa, play 93.7 The Ticket, and we'll magically start playing. How's it work? Nobody knows. Don't ask questions.
Hi, it's Charlie Stone again, and with me on the line, Andy Goodyear, General Manager of Honda of Lincoln. Andy, I know how proud you and everyone at the dealership are to earn the prestigious Honda President's Award year after year, 17 times. Tell our listeners what it means to you and your customers.
Thanks, Charlie. Yeah, all of us are extremely proud to have earned this award, and I want all of our customers to know it's not just earned by one person's efforts. It's the entire dealership, sales, parts, and our amazing service department.
17 times. Wow. How does that compare to other Honda dealers?
This award is only given to the most elite dealerships that demonstrate excellence. We really do strive to go above and beyond for the ultimate customer experience before and after the sale, Charlie.
That's why for 2022, Honda of Lincoln is once again Nebraska's #1 volume Honda dealer. Come experience the Honda of Lincoln way of doing business, 27th and Yankee Hill Road, or online at hondaoflincoln.com.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. The home of Kansas City Royals baseball. KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket. This is the Happy Hour.
You guys going to happy hour?
Coming at you live from the heart of Lincoln, America.
Yeah, I'll come for a couple.
Here are your hosts, Nick Sainert.
I want to know what it's like to commit a crime without having to spend time in jail.
And Enrique Alvarez Clary.
C is for chunk.
Brought to you by Empire Fence and Netting on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Welcome in. We are back here. I got to make sure all the levels are.
Make sure it's all out. Make sure it's all sitting pretty.
Yeah, unfortunately, I can't hear the music all that well, but we are good. We are here. Blur Party is the place to be. Down here at 12th and Cass Street. The same crew is in the building. Myself, Nick Sainert, Rico, DP, Rashawn, Terrell, Megan Walker,
We got more people coming. Strick just called me a moment ago.
He did. I missed the call too.
Strick so what happened, I have to apologize with Strick. He asked me about 10 minutes ago to send him my location. I got off the phone
and then
I forgot to send him the location. So then about 5 minutes later, I sent the location. So I apologize, Eric.
How did we manage to get an entire roster of people who don't know how to use Google Maps?
Great question.
Hey, I don't know, man. I don't know.
Great question.
We don't read emails and we don't do Google Maps.
Nope. Bad at reading emails.
Yeah. It's
So,
a thing.
but once again,
Hey, do you know what the problem is with emails? Let me just say this. Here's the problem with emails.
You have to read them.
No, yeah, you do, but
Step one.
but wait a minute though, especially when you have a business, you know this DP.
Yeah.
And maybe you guys can help me. Once you start getting a bunch of emails, right? If you send me an email right now, in 2 hours, I'm gonna have 50 emails. I'm deleting emails on a daily basis.
From where? Unsubscribe to the
Rock Auto, Lowe's, Home Depot.
Wow, just unsubscribe to those last two.
Let me help you.
Yeah, please help
Let
this
me
old
help
guy.
you.
Help this old guy. Help.
You answer the ones that get you paid. The ones that get you paid.
He got 165,000
Why do you have so
emails.
many? Oh my
You understand?
goodness!
Like that's why I call Farley. I know better than email. Here's my thing. Mass communication. That's really what it is. Mass communication. That I have to look. I guarantee you this. Nobody here gets more emails a day than I do.
Terrell still hasn't given me his new phone number.
For the 17 ventures.
Oh yeah, no, you get too many.
And every league and every conference and media from every facet.
That's what you get for knowing
Media
so many
from
people.
all over the country, books, TEDs, the whole shebang. But you have to have some priority for. Oh, listen, for Sean, you could send me 10 emails. If Becky send me one, guess which one of the 11? Prioritize, my friend.
I'm saying
obviously
they're so pushed. It's so
Right?
pushed
Yeah.
down that sometimes you don't even see it.
You should just start searching the.
But I'm
ticket.
gonna do that though.
Well,
I can block these other people, as you tell.
Yeah, you literally
You don't have to block them.
unsubscribe.
Yeah, you unsubscribe.
Yeah.
Like, just take the one instead of reading
Maybe you can
30 emails from people. Unsubscribe one time so that you don't have to deal with them anymore.
Okay.
But I still have to weed through. Since we got here, I have 47 texts in 2 hours.
Wow.
Ooh, Mr. Popular.
It's what you deal with,
Yeah.
and the emails, 132 since I cleaned it, started at 0 at 10 o'clock. 147.
Yes.
I do not envy you.
Yeah, I don't even want to look and see how many I have. I know it's a lot. I'm scared of this email thing, man.
I'm just lazy and
It's
I don't
okay.
clean
I'll
mine
do
out,
better.
but
Don't
I-
be scared of email.
I'll do better.
Don't be scared
Like
of email.
contractors,
Ooh.
a lot of it's just information,
it's
so
email.
we can tell you,
email.
tell you what's going on.
So that I can just,
Like,
don't I have
hey,
a ticket
Strick.
email?
Like,
Yes.
tell
Well-
Strick, hey Strick,
I think
here's
so.
the address. Google Map the address, and it will bring you to us.
I would say we've
Us
said Hilton
athletes,
and
we
Omaha
need
so many times,
management.
but there is two
Yeah.
of them.
Yeah.
We need management.
Well, that's we're getting better all at being accessible and available to each other.
Yeah, we're figuring it out.
But then also turning off and just allowing you time to be you.
Right.
Like, because I don't text all time of night. Like, I don't text. Like, my thing is, look, I'll text you first thing in the morning, everything you need to know for the day.
Yeah.
And then I don't need to bother you unless it's something that's actually going on right now.
It's very important.
And most of the people who text, they know. I'll get you when I get you.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
It's the room is fantastic.
It's gotten full.
Packing.
Hi,
Filling up.
everyone.
They
Filling
can't,
up.
they
They
can't hear
can't hear
you.
me. I know they can't. The speakers that way. But if I wave, maybe they'll see.
Where's the speakers?
Well,
Oh,
we have
this
to
is the
ponder that.
speaker
We
right
have to
here.
figure that out.
Yeah. Hi, baby.
Yeah,
We have to work
Put the
that out.
Speaker
Yeah,
in
we gotta-
here.
Is
I
that
don't
College
get- we
World
got-
Series, baby? Is that our first College World Series?
I
baby?
think that's the first one I've seen.
That's the
Yeah.
first one I saw.
But that's like a
Oh.
little baby, like in the car seat. Baby.
There's
Yeah.
two over there. They're the
There's
meeting of
two?
the babies.
Baby meeting. It's very important.
Baby meeting.
I wonder what they're talking about. But
and they are talking.
oh, 100%. Babies babble. Maybe they're talking about how the College World Series came to Omaha.
Nick, can you
Came to
pull up
stop
on
it.
your phone and get us the open update? Can you do that for?
Oh, the Open, the U.S. Open golf.
Yeah, the
golf.
national
there.
championship of
While
golf.
you're doing that, DP had asked a question in the last segment.
Yes.
How the College World Series had came to Omaha.
Yes.
So I looked it up. It's nothing fancy why
Right.
it came to Omaha. It is
Okay.
a big deal that it is in Omaha.
Yeah.
So the College World Series for the first 3 years that it was played was not played in Nebraska. It was played 2 seasons in Kalamazoo, Michigan, and 1 season in Wichita, Kansas. Then after that, the mayor of Omaha at the time, Mr. Johnny Rosenblatt, along with a group called, quote unquote, the Founding Fathers in local circles, spearheaded an effort to build Omaha Municipal Stadium with the express purpose to draw in minor league baseball. Ultimately, they brought in the CWS after they left Wichita, and it's been there. It's been here since 1950.
So good old Johnny Rosenblatt.
Good old Johnny Rosenblatt just said one day, he was like, hey, let's build this stadium for minor league baseball. And then the College World Series was like, hey, can we play there? And they were like, sure. And they never left.
So I can build a stadium and put my name on it.
Well, it wasn't his name at first. It was Omaha Municipal Stadium.
Okay. Because tax money paid for
Yeah.
it. So
yeah,
that's where that always
And then I don't know when it became Johnny Rosenblatt, but
well,
it did,
after
and I
enough
love
money
it.
and after enough years.
Yeah, and I love it, and I miss it, and I have 2 seats from Rosenblatt in my basement.
Why?
Because my wife bought them for me.
Like, do you have them planted?
Not yet. No, they're just sitting there. They're set up, and they're like you can sit in them, but they're not like bolted to the floor.
You got to get something like a little indoor wiffle ball field in your basement.
No, in the backyard.
Well, not
or in the backyard.
Well,
that
not,
works as well.
not yet. I mean, we're still renting. So once I get a house,
Okay.
then yeah, I will.
Okay, well, that's the plan.
In the
Then,
backyard.
then in
Yeah,
the
100%.
backyard.
But you could do wiffle ball in the backyard.
Oh, we do.
Like
But
you
we
could
don't.
just
we
you
don't
could just
take
line the
seat. They're-
field.
We don't take. They're heavy, so we're not taking the seats up the stairs
okay.
and down and up and down because
Do-
it's metal and then plastic seats.
Have you created stories of who sat in that seat and what games they watched?
I just say it's me and my grandpa. I just say it's me and my grandpa's seats that we sat in.
Like, because I mean, think about it. All of those seats have stories.
Oh, 100%. I have. So she has the paper that tells me that they're
How
actual
old-
seats.
How old are the seats?
I'd have to look at that. I don't remember off the top of
You
my head.
just said you have the piece of paper.
I know, but I haven't looked. I was in tears because she got it for me a couple years ago, and it was like a
You were in
memento
tears?
for my grandpa. Yeah, it's a memento for my grandpa because me and him went. This is like the 27th year that I've been to the College World Series.
You're
I'm
25,
30 years old.
man.
I'm 30 years old.
You're 25.
Yeah, wait a
Rico.
minute.
I turned 30. This is like as long as I can remember, I've been here.
Nick,
Also, if I know you guys are planning to go to a game, but
Yeah.
you can't say it's your 27th College
I'm
World
here.
Series.
I'm here. It's right there. If I walk down there, that counts. If I get in front of the statue, that counts.
Maybe. I think being at the game is what counts. Atmosphere is great.
I don't know what no, because you can be at the Super Bowl and not in the Super Bowl.
Yeah. Like if somebody says I was at the Super Bowl,
But does anybody say I was in the Super Bowl?
They should. I do, because that defers that.
Yeah.
Listen, I actually watched the game.
Henry asked, "What color are your seats?"
Yellow and red.
Nice.
Does that mean a certain thing
No.
at Rosenblatt?
No, they were yellow, red, and blue.
Yep.
It doesn't
Just
mean anything.
random? Like they weren't
No, they
by
were
section?
lines.
Like
They
they
were
were
lines.
sectioned off.
Right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you think the yellow.
Oh, so that stinks. So they weren't together.
Yeah.
No.
Like, so the yellow
That's
seats
a bummer.
was one level, blue was another
Yeah.
level, red was
Yeah.
another level. Okay.
That's a bummer.
It was great, and that's what made it even better
Okay. Well,
because it was colorful. And now here it's just gray seats
I
and
just,
bleachers.
and so have you been inside to watch a game here?
Here multiple times. Yes. The first year that it opened, every year since then, except for one when Target wouldn't let me leave Kearney.
Watch me get him in trouble right now. Which was the better place to watch a game?
Rosenblatt. Not even
Why?
close. Not
Why?
even close. It
Why?
was what you felt closer. You felt like you were in the action, even when you were on the second deck. It felt like you were a part of it. Here, it's I don't know. It doesn't feel
It's
the same.
definitely. I mean,
It's corporate.
yeah, Major League Baseball type of stadium here, where it felt like a minor league ballpark at Rosenblatt.
Felt like you were part of the action. Like everybody was one big happy family.
Is the food the same?
Oh,
It's
more expensive.
expensive.
Don't even get me started on the price of
the
food out here.
the Zestos down here, I mean, it's obviously the same, but it tasted better in the little shack across the street from Rosenblatt.
That happens with trucks and restaurants.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
food trucks serve it at a certain level and it goes restaurant and it doesn't match up.
Like the burgers and the ice cream at the Zestos in the shack in South Omaha. I'm look nothing away from the Zestos here, but it just tasted different.
What is the curse of Johnny Rosenblatt?
I don't know.
Texter just asked, and the curse of Johnny Rosenblatt is real. What is the curse?
I have
of
no
Johnny
idea. What is
Rosenblatt?
the curse of Johnny
Right?
Rosenblatt, Texter? I feel like I should know that, but I don't. I do not know what the curse of Johnny
Again, the whole
Rosenblatt
point
is.
of us being here is that we're all going to be smarter
As we learn more.
every day.
Oh yeah,
the different cultures of the programs, different coaches, different fans. Look, the fans that are all here watch baseball differently.
Oh yeah.
Oral Roberts does not get down the way that LSU does. Right? These Virginia fans are going to be loud.
Mm-hmm.
Tennessee fans are going to be louder.
Mm-hmm.
Wake Forest fans are going to be loud because they haven't been here.
It's been forever. What was it? The 50s?
Who?
Wake Forest or the 70s?
No. So that's Oral Roberts. Hasn't been here since '78. I would ask you guys this: which are you glad that is not here? The Vanderbilt Whistler or the Woo Pig Suey?
The Whistler.
Don't
I
you
like
have,
Woo Pig
don't
Suey.
you have don't you
I like Woo. I
don't
like
you
Woo
think
Pig
those
Suey.
people will show up at the College World Series?
Absolutely.
Well, like LSU fans show up every year. They buy the LSU fans get their hotels and are already planning their savings around getting their tickets as the season starts. They just assume that the Tigers are going to be here. And I love that about them because they show up in full force and they are the nicest people you'll meet.
Well, but that also leads me to kind of root for them not to be here.
No, I love them. They're
Yeah.
great.
From the text line, as a lifelong attendee and LSU fan, my best friend's dad from Louisiana originally, so I've met a lot of locals. One thing I've learned when approaching a conversation with someone, you always look them in the eye and ask, "How your mama doing?" Cheers to the ticket. Great shows today. Thank you, Tex. Thank you, Matt. Greatly appreciate it. Yeah, that is a Southern thing.
Check on the family.
Well, no, but you can't say it the way Nick would say it. You can't say it the way it's spelled. You have to add some earn to it. Hey, mama doing?
Hey, mama doing?
Hey, mama doing?
How your mama doing?
How your mama
Hey, mama
doing?
doing?
How your mama doing?
Hey, mama doing? Oh, yeah,
Tennessee,
and them.
fits.
And them.
TCU, that fits.
That's what it is.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
Hey, mama them.
Hey, mama them. From the text line, he goes, I hate them both, but Woo Pig Suey is the worst.
No, Woo Pig Suey is great.
I don't know right? I don't. What is the best in stadium thing in college baseball? Like football, you kind of know what it is.
The best in stadium thing.
Like Woo Pig Suey.
I can't think of anything
Football,
else.
football. We know these traditions and they're live. Text line, if you can think of what is Nebraska's in-game thing, it can't just be Go Big Red.
That's all it is.
Yeah, I don't think they have. I don't think they
That's
have
what it
anything
is.
So
special.
at its apex peak, packed house, the last big full.
Is it the Husker power back and forth?
Well, no, so I think it depends. If Nebraska is pitching or in the field, then it's the clap, the 2-strike clap.
But that's done everywhere.
It's done multiple places. You
like
know
the
what I
Tex-
really like that Texas A&M does?
Is it the ball?
They count if it's more than 4 straight or 4 consecutive balls thrown.
Ball 4.
You do
Ball
the entire
4.
stadium does ball
Until they
4
throw a strike.
Until they throw a strike.
Oh, that is.
And
that
I
is
remember
great.
I remember watching Texas A&M versus South Carolina in a super regional a couple years ago, and it was like ball 17, and he walked the bases loaded
just
because
couldn't-
the environment gets to you.
He couldn't find the strikes though,
and so so I kind of wish Nebraska would do something like that, but other than that, I think it's just the Go Big Red.
So it says the greatest traditions in college baseball.
Ooh.
The Intimidator billboard at LSU. In Starkville, Mississippi, just 11,000 fans.
That's it.
Like that, it's just the fans.
Okay.
With 2,000 in the outfield.
like
Hauser
Bob
Stadium at
Walker's.
Florida State. Of course, the Chop.
Yep.
Miss Ole Miss. Again, their chants and cheers, but the outfield hill. They have a hill where students watch games.
Oh,
that is kind of their thing. Those are just some, but I don't know what's the biggest tradition here.
How do we feel about?
Well, it used to be so at Rosenblatt, the right field and left field would like talk trash to each other.
Yeah,
Then-
it'd be left field sucks, right field sucks.
Yeah. during the game. They would just yell at each other during the game. It was great. They don't do that here.
They try, but it's too big of a ballpark.
You can't hear each other.
You can't hear each other.
Text line says ball 5 at Mississippi State is a good one.
How do we
Is it-
feel about beer showers? On like a
At
on-
Baum
on a
Walker?
home- either Baum Walker, Ole Miss does it.
Do they?
How do we feel about beer showers? I don't like it. Just
I don't
like
mind
it's
it.
cool to watch. It's
Yeah.
cool to watch. I
But
don't want
if
to be.
you
I don't
were-
want to
if
be
you were
showered
there
in beer.
getting showered with beer. Yeah, that would suck. Austin texts in, and this is a good one. The beach balls that they keep trying to take away, but
Yeah.
everybody sneaks them in, and they always end up falling on the warning track every year.
Yeah, that's a good one.
The big thing now is Jello shot counter.
Yep.
Right, the Jello shot
Like
contest.
we might have to make our way over and
Well,
partake.
but
see who's the fan.
LSU is winning right now.
But it's not
Easily.
here though.
Yeah,
But
it's not.
no,
it's hard to
first
leave
of all,
here.
it shouldn't count until the morning.
It's hard to leave here.
You don't get credit the night before.
Okay.
Like no, that's cheating. It's
What do you
come
mean?
on. They started counting yesterday. They weren't. The
Yeah.
College World Series didn't start until today.
The fans were there.
No, it doesn't. The fans were here on the 30th.
It's not
Are we
LSU's
counting all the way back to when the
No,
Blur people got here?
Well, it was the opening ceremony last night, so they count.
No,
that's
but
when
they
it
had
starts.
they had the count up before.
Okay, you're right. Yeah, you're right. It
Like,
should
it's just
start.
weird.
It should start as soon as the opening ceremony is done. That's when the count should start, because that means that the College World Series is on and popping.
Should we start a count here at Blur? Is that
I
good
would
for
be-
business for them to start doing shots and Jello shots?
We
I
could
don't
ask
know.
them.
Right?
Jello shots are something you have to prepare though.
Well,
what
they're like prepackaged ones.
Oh, so they're really bad.
Probably.
Oh, they're basic.
They're really bad. Don't
They're
have
basic.
any flavor to it. It's
More
I
than
mean,
likely.
$4.50 as well.
They buy the big old bags.
Well, $4.50 it better taste like something and it better have alcohol in it.
There's alcohol in it, but I bet it's not. It's not even mid shelf.
Are they doing the colors of
Yeah.
the school?
They do colors.
So as of 6 minutes ago, we have an update.
Update on it. All right.
LSU leads with 659 Jello shots consumed.
Okay.
Wake Forest is in second.
They made a push.
Drinkers.
Oh, excuse me. TCU is in second with
Yeah.
521.
Yeah.
Wake Forest is in third with 447.
Who's in last?
Oral Roberts is in, let's see, it would be fourth with 296. In last place,
Virginia
with 95 Jello shots consumed.
Thomas Jefferson's University, of course.
Yeah.
They're not Jello shot people.
They are, but on frat row only.
Ah.
You have to be on frat row at Charlottesville. Although I would imagine that Virginia's not in last place at 9:00 tonight.
Not in last place.
They're not. They're
Stanford is surprisingly
here's the deal.
doing pretty well.
How much does a win and a loss affect the Jello shot
Oh,
number?
a win spikes it. Spikes it.
Wouldn't you think a loss though does too?
No, they don't want to be out after a loss.
Okay.
well, the final loss though when you're eliminated.
It's like
Oh,
yeah,
you-
you sit there and like,
you know,
all right,
shots-
Then it's,
shots to
then
go
it's
to-
Jello shots in power.
Yeah, it's shots to go to
We're
sleep
just
before you
gonna
have
mass
to,
consume.
you have to
Yeah.
hit the road. Or
I'm just
go.
hoping to stay asleep on the plane
Yeah,
tomorrow.
exactly.
I think that's fair. If you looked around,
Yeah.
and said, okay, you need a shot that Blur sells. An orange shooter for Tennessee.
Okay.
What can you do that's an orange?
I mean, you can put coloring in anything.
LSU
so it'd
purple.
probably have to be something vodka related, so that way you can make it orange. You're not going to be able to take whiskey and make it orange.
No,
Like,
I was gonna say you should do whiskey. You know, Tennessee
Tennessee
something,
whiskey.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Tennessee whiskey.
Yeah,
You could
that's
just
where
do
we're
that.
going.
It could just be a
There
shot
you
of
go.
Tennessee whiskey.
Stanford, California. You can't do a shot of
Something
wine.
fruity.
A
You
lemon
can't do a
drop.
shot.
Something fruity.
A lemon drop that you
Something
put a drop
fruity.
of red in.
Yeah, well, the lemon drop is probably Wake Forest.
Yeah. Yep. I
You think
agree.
so?
That's
Okay,
Wake
okay,
Forest.
okay.
A little black, a little gold.
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense.
Blue for Virginia,
UV blue.
or blue and orange.
That's
bad.
Hold on, I
Curacao.
UV
Blue
blue.
Curacao.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Does that take you back to
Yeah,
UNK
blue
days?
Curacao.
Oh, yeah, no, it does. It
Blue
does. I think
Curacao.
I just got sick a little bit there.
Blue
Don't mention
Curacao.
that.
TCU
Something purple.
purple and gray, but you got to defer from LSU's purple.
LSU's has to be better.
Ooh, but TCU's
LSU's
also
gold.
Yeah, I agree.
TCU's purple.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, I think that would be it. Stanford red. just a stoplight because in the red there's a red.
Yeah.
Like so that's easy. There's a yellow in the stoplight.
Mm-hmm.
There's no green here. No, Florida.
Florida, a gummy bear.
Florida has green, but so then you can do the stop.
Green apple shot.
Yeah, the
Green
apple
tea?
is the eater. Okay, have you ever done stoplights?
No.
No, what is that?
Okay, I'm telling way too much about
I
myself.
mean, I probably have.
I mean, DP, there's a
stoplights-
bar right up there.
Stoplights. If you went up to the
Hello.
bartender and said, "Can you make us a stoplight?" They'll do it.
Yeah.
So it's 3 shots.
Oh.
Green at the top,
Mm-hmm.
so that you can line them up or you can stack them. Green, which says go.
Yep.
Yellow, caution. Red, you're done. Finished.
Yeah.
Stoplight. It's led to some moments.
It sounds like fun.
Because
If
it's
I didn't
3
have
shots. It's 3 shots right in a row. And if you're doing a tour,
yeah,
a bar tour,
yeah,
several
works.
stoplights.
If I didn't
Several
have to
stoplights.
drive home,
When you
Several
said 3 shots, I instantly thought of the 3 wise men, which is like, yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I'm making Rico sick over here with
That is-
with UV blue and the 3 wise men.
that 3
But
wise
it's-
men is a rite of
it's-
passage
I think-
when you turn 21.
I'm pretty sure it's Johnny Walker. My buddies didn't tell me what was in it.
No, they're not supposed to.
Johnny, it's like half an ounce of Johnny Walker, half an ounce of Jack Daniels,
Yeah.
and half an ounce of
Captain.
Captain.
Isn't it? I think so.
It's 3 of them, and it is the worst taste I've ever had in my. It's just.
It's
horrible.
not supposed to
Well,
be
the
good.
cement mixer is the worst thing ever.
It's supposed to end you.
Cement mixer is the worst.
That one's pretty bad.
Oh
Is
no,
that the
no,
one
no,
that curls?
not Captain, not
Oh.
Captain. Oh well, that's the Captain.
That's
It is Jim,
Jim
Beam.
Beam. You're right. You're right.
Jim Beam.
Is that the one that curdles the cement mixer?
Yes.
Yeah, that one's bad.
Yeah. And
Oh, we call. Oh, okay.
Yeah. No, I know what we call it, but
I love those.
you like that?
I go down to McKinney's I mean, very rarely when my
oh
buddies
no,
and I go out.
that's this Irish car bomb.
Yes,
No,
yes.
that's
oh, okay.
different. That's
what
different.
curdles.
No, it doesn't.
Irish car bomb does.
Oh, they're both terrible.
No, an Irish.
I don't know.
Car bomb
I hope
They're
that's.
both
We're not trying to be insensitive when we say
No,
that.
no,
No,
that's
we're
just
not.
the name of the
That's the
drink.
name of the
That's
drink.
You don't order that when you go to Ireland.
Yeah, we we
Jake
know that.
Sorensen.
Yeah, so the 3 gentlemen, Jack, Jim, Jose.
Yeah.
Mm-mm. Never had a cement mixer. I'm good.
Jack,
good.
Jim, Jose.
Yep.
Yeah,
All bad.
the 3 gentlemen.
Yeah, see, Matt Hop did it the way that my buddies did it. On my 21st, my buddies brought me the 3 wise men, but with Tabasco on the rim.
Oh no, I didn't get that. That's a different.
Why
that,
would
with
you
Tabasco,
do that to yourself?
There's one that has Tabasco in it.
Yeah, yeah. So
We're at that point because the beer is flowing well enough now that the transition right at 1 o'clock when people start to head to the stadium is where the real
you're starting to get the feelings here.
It's
like
getting close.
we've seen the evolution, DP, because we pulled in about 9:30 this morning, and it was somewhat quiet, but it was like, all right, TVs are on, we're ready to get going, and we saw buses driving by, and now the people are filing towards the stadium. They're walking on the sidewalks. You smell the hot dogs, you smell the burgers. It's baseball. Like it is. So, I mean, it's so fun to be a part of it.
well. So the news is at 12:40. We'll go to the broadcast.
Yep. They have a pregame show, so they'll go to that, and then we'll get into the game. First pitches at 1.
First pitch at 1. The game will end. We will be back here 4-ish. Or end of game.
Yeah,
We'll be
whenever
here
the
end of
game ends, and then the next game starts.
Are we carrying the post games? Is there a
It's
post
supposed to be, but it's not that long.
Okay.
At least for us, it's not.
So we will be queued up and ready to go in that 4 o'clock hour to go all the way up until 5:40 or so.
Yep.
And then again, if you're in the area, 12th and Cass at the Hilton, right across or a block away from the stadium.
Yep.
So we'll be able to do that throughout the course of the day. If you have plans for today, we'll be here Monday. We'll be here Tuesday. We'll be here Wednesday with the same schedule. So I expect Jay Foreman later.
Yep.
Strick's on his way, as we said. Is Austin coming up or is he staying?
Austin's running the board.
Yep.
Okay.
He'll be here Monday.
He should be here Monday.
We already saw Bach.
Yep.
Bach made a
Did he stop by? Okay, so so Austin's running the board today. He'll be here Monday. He's running the board on Tuesday because he has something going on. And then maybe he'll be here Wednesday.
And we do not have Jake Sorensen today, but we will have him Monday Tuesday,
Yes.
Wednesday.
Yeah. So, and also, if you wanted to be a part, sorry to interrupt, guys. If you wanted to be a part of it, you heard, if you did, and you missed Stacy's conversation with us earlier, go on to blurparties.com. And if you enter the promo code TICKET, then you earn 10% off your tailgate pass, the tail off the price of the ticket
Look at that.
beforehand. So you
Look
might
at
as
that.
well do it. Might as well do it. Plenty of options. And this is something you're going to want to be. Eric is just an awesome guy.
Thanks, Eric.
He's walking by.
You're the best.
He's awesome. The folks here are great for having us out. So we should probably take a break.
Yes, we should.
Since it's about that time.
Yep,
We're
then we'll
over
get
here.
one more segment in.
12th and Cast. We got one segment left before we hand it off to the College World Series folks to get us ready for Oral Roberts and TCU coming up at 1 p.m. You're listening to 93.7 The Ticket's coverage from the World Series, the College World Series, I should say, right here in Omaha, 93.7 The Ticket.
Follow Nick and Enrique on Twitter at Nick_Sainert and at Radio Rico AC. More of Happy Hour is next on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
How many times has the dad in your life complained about being tired and sore and done nothing about it? Why not change things up this year for Father's Day with a gift certificate for a massage from The Body Shop? It's not a day at the golf course or a new tool for the shop, but it is something that can make activities less painful going forward. Get Dad a gift certificate today for Father's Day at thebodyshoplincoln.com. The Body Shop at 48th and A.
Brown Shoe Fit has all types of shoes for you to excel this summer. Check out their new Keen and Tiva brand sandals for hiking and Olukai sandals for sitting by the pool. Plus, they're stocked up on Hey Dudes to catch you up on the latest shoe fashion. They also have shoes in brands like Brooks, Hoka, Merrell, On, and many more. Browns has the local professionals to get the proper fit, aided by their high-tech foot scanner by Aetrex. Stop by Brown Shoe Fit today, just south of 66th and Q in Lincoln.
There's a lot of realtors in Lincoln, but don't get overwhelmed by all the names. Ben Bleicher with Professional Realtor Group at Berkshire Hathaway Ambassador Real Estate is your go-to option when buying or selling residential and commercial property. Ben's team offers unbeatable customer service and promises to make the buying and selling process as stress-free as possible. Call Ben today at 402-419-6309 for all your real estate needs. Ben Bleicher with Professional Realty Group at Berkshire Hathaway Ambassador Real Estate. No pressure, just professionalism.
At first, I was really nervous and intimidated to buy a ring. I wasn't sure what I was getting into.
My experience at Starter Heyman was very easy. I felt like I walked out of Starter Heyman with the ring that was going to make her go wow and say yes.
I love my ring. It is so beautiful.
I absolutely love my ring. I get compliments on it all the time. I always tell them Starter Heyman.
Yeah, we would definitely recommend Starter Heyman.
Yeah, it was great. We're
definitely coming back.
in the future.
Sauter Heyman Jewelers, Lincoln and Grand Island. SauterHeyman.com.
Need service on your home air conditioner? No matter what brand you have, just call Bryant, 467-1111. Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing.
Rashawn Jackson here for Bauer Infrastructure, a veteran-owned local company proudly serving Lincoln, Lancaster County, and the surrounding areas. Bauer provides quality work at an affordable price, and they're growing rapidly. If you want to experience a career with a fast-paced, family-friendly environment, visit BauerInfrastructure.com. They have top-of-the-line benefits, year-round work, even through the winter. Bauer, usher in the new era of infrastructure to an area near you. And as always, go Big Red.
You're listening to the Happy Hour with Nick Sainert and Enrique Alvarez Clary.
When I gave you the cookie, I heard very clearly, I don't think about you, Schmidt.
Why would I think about you?
Because we're friends. We're not animals.
We're men. The only time a man is allowed to think about another man is when that man is Jay Cutler.
On 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Got some updates for you. There we go. A little volume. Again, live from Omaha College World Series. Blur parties, and we're under the Big Tent. 12th and Cass, connected adjacent to, we're not at the Hilton, but we're Hilton adjacent. News from the U.S. Open. Clark at 9 under, Ricky Fowler and Schofel at 8 under, Putnam and Bennett at 4 under currently as we move through. A couple of other things in the conversation. So when you're talking about Wyndham Clark and his start, Ricky Fowler's the story. He tees off at 3:30. Xander Schofel tees off at 3:54. Putnam is out on the course, 2 under for the day. Bennett's out on the course, 1 under. Tony Finau, 4 under for the tournament, 2 under for the day. Currently on the 7th. hole, and then Rory McIlroy at 4 under for the tournament, 1 over for the day.
Wow.
Currently on the 6th hole. A couple of other things when you start talking about College World Series attendance, crowd, revenue. What would you imagine to be the standard for attendance over the course of a big College World Series week?
Over the week?
Over the entire week.
I'm doing quick math in my head.
I'm
per day.
trying to.
So
30 times 3. I'm gonna go
200,000.
I was gonna go 3. I feel like that's too high.
I'm gonna say 200,000. So capacity is 24,000, I believe, in Charles Schwab.
It's not getting to capacity.
It's
every
not
game.
getting capacity. So I'd say about 15,000.
So in 2022, the College World Series set a new attendance record with 366,000
Good.
fans over the course of 15 games.
Closest to not going over. Price is Right rules.
Price of Rice rule. It really is that affects everything in life.
100%.
If I'm closest without going over.
Exactly. Price is Right rules.
We've
They
made that a
apply
thing.
for every number.
Yeah, 366,000 fans over 15 games. So, listen, that's a pretty high standard to set and roll into this thing. All of that. Does it matter who's playing?
Yes.
I think so too.
What's the ideal 8 in your mind? For the biggest attendance, gotta imagine that Nebraska and Omaha,
Let me look at who we got.
Creighton would change it. But let's say without Omaha, without Creighton, without Nebraska.
Okay.
Can I say the field that we have right now?
I think this
The
I think
ID.
You need to include,
this
no, you need to
year
include
will set
Texas.
a record. This year will set the record.
I agree.
If the weather holds up,
I 100% agree.
if the weather holds up, great exposure, it's wide open. It's a wide open tournament. But what's the ideal 8? Not this year.
Substitute Stanford for Texas. Substitute Oral Roberts for South Carolina, and I think that's perfect. Wake Forest is it? Wake
Virginia,
Forest.
Wake Forest. No, I wouldn't put for the ACC. Florida State's the school.
Yes. Yep. Yes.
Florida State. So I think
Miami's pretty solid when they do
right.
show up.
Well, then if it's like so, if you went Florida, Miami, or Miami, there, Florida, Tennessee.
Florida State's definitely is a good one. That's a great one.
Do you want Florida or do you want Tennessee? Do you want South Carolina?
South Carolina over.
I think Florida travels well.
I think South Carolina travels well as in addition.
If you're talking SEC schools that would travel,
And we're
best,
talking current SEC,
Vanderbilt
not with Texas and Oklahoma.
Yeah, Vanderbilt
Vanderbilt
and South Carolina are like the top 2.
Ooh,
Vanderbilt travels well
because that's all they have.
Exactly.
There's nothing other. Yeah, that's
Vanderbilt
it.
and South Carolina.
Is it bad that I'm saying exchange out Vanderbilt for Wake Forest?
Yes.
I don't. What it's been
In
so
numbers-
long.
in
It's been so
numbers,
long
yes.
that Wake Forest has been here that I don't know. That's the hard part.
Yeah,
I'm talking about since I've been around, since I've been watching this. I know for a fact South Carolina travels extremely well. I know for a fact LSU, Florida, TCU travel extremely well.
I'm just not sure I want to put South Carolina. I'm not sure I put South Carolina in above Clemson. What?
See, I
No,
think
no. When Clemson was here for the last year of the College World Series at Rosenblatt. They played TCU. I think they lost to TCU in the Friday. I think they were 2 games and done. They were okay, but it wasn't.
You want to know
They
another
didn't show
team
up
I'm
in
thinking
full
of?
force.
UCLA.
That's
USC would travel,
UCLA travels real.
but
well.
USC would show up in full.
I'm just thinking
USC
about those.
has the money to travel. That's.
I'm just thinking about those times.
I just
at
remember seeing those
Rosenblatt.
baby blue with the yellow
Yep.
Boston B,
Texas,
Brooklyn B.
Texas and Oklahoma rate.
Yeah, Texas over Oklahoma. But yeah.
But I mean Arkansas as well.
We're forgetting Oregon State.
Yeah, maybe as of recent. I mean, because they've had
Well, that's what we're talking
they've
about.
had the dominant players of Trevor Larnach, Adley Rutschman, Nick Madrigal.
That's who we're
that dominated at the College World Series.
Yeah,
not the big leagues.
I think all of that's fair. Nick,
Yes, sir.
Wrap us up, man. Our music's playing and letting us know we're done for now.
It's going to be a great time here. Get yourself over to a TV if you're not coming over to 12th and Cass Street in the Blur Tailgate. Huge thanks to Austin Orman pushing all the buttons so far since 10 a.m. for us while we've been out here. Come on out here, hang out with us, watch some College World Series action. Plenty of TVs, 18 4K TVs are hung up. And I think it's time for all of us to make our way over to the vendors, the Rawlings Wilson factories as well, as we get ready to watch Oral Roberts and TCU.
Go and shop it.
The pregame show coming up next right here, 93.7 The Ticket.
Keep your planter. Upgrade your technology with a John Deere Performance Upgrade Kit from Landmark Implement. Choose from ExactEmerge, MaxEmerge 5, or MaxEmerge 5E electric drive row units. Take your planter to the next level. Improve yield potential and profitability without buying new. Get new technology, increased performance, and confidence from your planter that's already in your shed. Contact your local Landmark location to order your John Deere Performance Upgrade Kit and experience the Landmark difference.
Heartland International in Lincoln reminds us that people today are facing more hardships than ever before. It's becoming all too common to hear that someone has become so desperate that they've taken their own life. People almost always warn those close to them that desperation is near. Be a shoulder to lean on and insist that they seek professional help. This message from Dennis and Penny Nunn at Heartland International in Lincoln, marketing quality products since 1974. Visit heartlandinternational.com. We're stronger when we help one another.
General contractors, business owners, property owners. The success of your business requires doing business with the right people. And the right people, when it comes to drywall, acoustical ceilings, and specialty products, are at Premier Drywall. Kevin and his crew will give your project the response and attention it deserves.
You'll get all of the attention to detail and quality that you would expect from someone who's been in the business for 30 years. For your new builds, build-outs, or renovations, reach out to Kevin. Kevin at PremierDW.com. Premier Drywall in Lincoln.
Rico here with HIS Auto Care at 70th and Van Dorn, letting you know HIS is a great place to bring your vehicle for service. With superior service bumper to bumper, we'll treat your vehicle like it's your mother's. Doesn't get any better than that. So call 402-488-8934 and HIS Auto will make you glad you did. 5% off, mention this ad, and for sure your mother will be proud you called. 402-488-8934, HIS Auto Care, 70th and Van Dorn. God bless you.
Motor Food is Lincoln's hardest rocking food truck and cafe. Motor Food creates old school comfort food with a 21st century twist and lots of rock and roll attitude. Try the barbecue pulled pork mac and cheese, the grilled chicken Firebird sandwich, a 100% all beef split grilled hot dog, and any version of their funky fries. Stop by the cafe just behind Outback Steakhouse on 48th Street or catch the food truck out and about all spring and summer. Check out their menu, order carryout, or schedule catering at motorfoodtruck.com. Guys, it's that time again. Another 10-week challenge at Farrell's Extreme Body Shaping is starting on July 8th. I joined Farrell's a little over a year ago, and with their help, I've lost over 125 pounds and can confidently say I'm in the best shape of my life. The 10-week challenge combines kickboxing, strength training, and nutrition coaching in a way that is approachable and achievable for any skill level. And ticket listeners, you can get $150 off the cost of enrollment. Head to theticketfm.com and click on the banner on the homepage to learn more. Farrell's Extreme Body Shaping at 70th and Vine or 40th and Yankee Hill.
Old School with DP and J.
How many do you think Bud has left in it?
Bud's the only one that knows, but I would imagine that Bud is at the one. He's trying to be the best fighter in the world. Period. Like until somebody's going to take him.